What's cracking? We back in the building. You heard me? In effect, with a mask and a tech. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Um, we are in the building, man. We have a great show today. And we gonna get started right away, man. Let me get this poll up, man. Let me get this poll up. Let me get this poll up. We gotta get it up instantly. We gotta get some of that Viagra. We gotta get this poll up, man. I got some Viagra, man. S Freak in the building says salute to the nation. Happy New Year. Make sure you vote for Hot Black. Jesus Christ. Oh man, let me get this poll up, man. We getting it up. We getting it up. Yeah, man. Make sure you vote, man. Make sure you guys vote, man. Let's get the vote out, man. Let's get the vote out, man. No ballots, man. No mail-in ballots, man. No mail-in ballots, man. We just going straight way. No mail-in ballots, man. Straight way. You got to show up to the polls, man. You got to show up to the polls, man. We going in tonight, man. We got a great show for you guys tonight, man. Fantastic show, man. Fantastic show. A lot going on, man. As usual, the Sun Man never takes a day off, man. Ever. Okay? Ever. And I mean ever. Ever. Okay? They never. He said, vote for Black hashtag white people. God damn. Wow. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are bananas out here, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. Y'all are bananas, man. Y'all are too crazy. Y'all are too crazy, man. Y'all need to stop this, man. Y'all really need to stop this, man. He said, vote. Holy moly. Oh my God. Holy moly. Oh. Listen, man. Let me get started, man. Let me get started. Shout out to everybody watching, wherever you watching at, man. Wherever you're watching at, man. I don't know where you're watching, but wherever you're watching, man. Salute to you, man. Let's get it cracking, man.
We are learning more about a shooting investigation in Virginia Beach. We have learned this was a deadly shooting. The victim's father identified the victim to Ten on Your Side as his 19-year-old son, Jeremiah Cuffey. Police say they were called to a home on Fraser Lane around 12:30 this morning. This is in the Salem Lakes neighborhood. Officers were on the scene for 12 hours. Ten on Your Side's Nick Broadway talked to a young man who says he was there when a gunshot rang out during a crowded house party.
It happened at this house on the corner, according to Virginia Beach police. Neighbors tell me a New Year's party was going on.
They were all over the cul-de-sac here. They were all up and down the corner.
Neighbors estimate between 30 and 40 young people were at the home for the gathering. Then 2 people got into a physical fight.
When the fight broke out, everybody just surrounded and get.
Tyree Johnson was a close friend to 19-year-old Jeremiah Cuffey, one of the men in the scuffle. As a dense crowd surrounds the fight, everyone inside hears a gunshot.
All I hear is a gunshot go off inside of there. My initial thought is run. You just heard a gunshot. I didn't even make it that far. I thought I heard that I'm hit. I heard that voice and I knew who it was. I'm like, that's my homeboy. He's saying I'm hit. So after that, the blood start coming out. I'm also crying at the same time because it's just a lot of emotions going through me. Like, I really grew up with him. Wasn't really nothing I could do but sit there and hold his hand and look in his eyes and tell him, like, bro, you're going to be okay.
Johnson tells me Cuffey was shot in the back. He said first.
Well, you could have put pressure on the wound. You could have put pressure on the wound. You could have put pressure on it. Some people, man, if we invented everything, man, we ain't invent first aid. I can tell you that much. You could have put pressure on the wound, man. And I talked about this for years, but I haven't hit on it in a while. It's absolutely mind-boggling that some people are not well versed in first aid. Like, it's just mind-boggling. Like, if you go to the Sun community, you can't find a mother who has life insurance on their child. You can't find anybody who knows CPR, how to tie a tourniquet, how to do chest impressions, how to put pressure on a wound. You can't find anybody that knows any of these things. And there's so much violence and so much, so much need for all of that stuff, and they don't have none of it. It's not even like they're low in it. It's like non-existent. Shout out to Anthony Madison, man. He said they do Red Cross first aid in all schools. Well, yeah, Sons ain't. They ain't doing that in Sun schools. And if they do, listen. This brother should have known. He should have known that he could put pressure on the wound. He should have known that, man. And would it have saved the guy's life? Who knows? It may not have. But to get on the news and say there was nothing I could do but hold his hand, I thought he got shot in the head. I thought his brains was hanging out. Press one, when he said that, didn't you think like it was like I thought it was like like an obviously mortal wound. He got shot in the back. Like, damn, man. KB Killer, man, you missed out, man. You barely missed out on getting on the pole, KB Killer. You didn't. We ain't seen you in a while, man. We didn't put you up for president, man. But salute to KB Killer, man. Maybe next year, man. Salute to you, man. I think you probably should have been on the poll, man. You wouldn't have won, though. You wouldn't have won. In the competition, it went status quo, man. Status quo.
Could do but sit there and hold his hand and look in his eyes and tell him, like, bro, you're gonna be okay.
Johnson tells me Cuffey was shot in the back. He said first responders took a little while to show up.
They took a little while to show up. They act like the first responders was like, oh yeah, okay, all right, man. Let's stop at Chipotle first before we go over there. What kind of shit is that, man? What kind of shit is this, man?
Time, because it's just a lot of emotions going through me. Like, I really grew up with him. Wasn't really nothing I could do but sit there and hold his hand and look in his eyes and tell him, like, bro, you're gonna be okay.
Johnson tells me Cuffey was shot in the back. He said first responders took a little while to show up. Johnson followed the ambulance to the hospital. They all later found out Cuffey was pronounced dead.
He was one of the most genuine people you would ever meet in your life, bro. Like, one of the most genuine. He always called up. Even if you didn't call him, he was going to call you and check up on you. Like, if you was close with Jeremiah, you know he always had a smile on his face, never worried, always worked hard, paid his bills, did what he had to do as a grown man. So for the fact that his life got in short like this, please stay away from the gun violence. Young kids, please stay away from the guns. Like, it's not worth your life.
We're still working to learn more from police. So far, all they've said is this is an active investigation about a reported gunshot wound. Family members put up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses. We'll have a link to that on our website, wavy.com. In Virginia Beach, Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.
But did he make everyone? Of course he made everyone laugh. Of course, man.
One local family is facing a lot of concern and fear after a 13-year-old boy was killed, and the suspects are still out there. Here's one of the suspects, 15-year-old Person Mitchell.
Right. Jesus Christ, man. 15-year-old demon, man. Same shit was going on in my day. I ain't gonna act like it wasn't. Little demons. That 13, who knows what that 13-year-old was like, man? Who knows what he did, man? These little motherfuckers are bad, man.
One of the suspects, 15-year-old Person Mitchell, also known as P3. They are also looking for a 16-year-old Kyron Curry. 13-year-old Jakari Corbett was shot and killed December 22nd on Atlanta Avenue. 10 on your side's Andy Fox has more on what happened and how neighbors are now helping the victim's family.
Salute to Anthony Madison, man, coming through from down under. Make sure y'all support the channel. Take the challenge, man. Support that channel. Support that good work we're doing here. I mean, we out here doing great work, man, in the building, man. You doing great work, man.
On December 20th.
And vote. Take the poll. Tonight we're deciding who's going to be president of our nation for the year 2026, man. Listen, for the year 2026, we're deciding who gets bragging rights as president. They've gone through the gauntlet. Hot, Black, and Wicked have gone through the gauntlet, man. They've gone through the gauntlet. They've made it here to the final round. Hot, Black, and Wicked. They're the two that are left after all of the names. I think it was, how many names was it? Holy shit. Yo, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, it was 30, it was almost 30 people. 30 contestants. 30 panelists were up for this, and we're down to 2. We're down to the final 2. We're down to the final 2, Hot, Black, and Wicked. So make sure you vote. Who's going to be president of our nation for 2026? I'm shocked. I have to give Wicked credit, man. I did not think Wicked was going to make it out of the primary, man, because he does well every year, but as far as with the others, Hispanics and everybody that's not a glider or a son, he rules that category. But for him to make it to the final, I'm absolutely floored by that, man. Shout out to Wicked, man. Wicked with the with the upset of the year so far, making it to the final, man. Beating out all those Suns and all those Gliders to make it to the final, man. As the only on Brito panelist in Op Nation. That's very impressive, man. You have to give Wicked. Hot Black taking out Fisherman, ending Fisherman's reign on the top. Fisherman won every year since I can't even remember when the last time Fisherman didn't win. He owned Op Nation. He was president. I guess you guys believe in term limits. You guys believe in term limits. He said, drop the link. Let me see, man. Let me drop the link, man. Yeah, let me drop the link. I guess you guys believe in term limits, man. Yeah, this is I'm shocked by this. I did not see Wicked and Hot Black. I endorsed Hot Black, but I still didn't think he was gonna get past Fisherman. Fisherman had a stranglehold on it. Yeah, salute to those guys, man. No, this is it's gonna be interesting today, man. See who wins, man. Who gets bragging rights as president of Op Nation for 2026? Wicked's in the building. What's up, Wicked? You doing a campaign, man?
Listen, man. First of all, shout out to KB. Fisherman was right about you, bro. Goofy. Right? Second of all, look. Second of all, everybody here knows I put in that work. I am Op Nation, bro.
That's true.
Right?
No doubt. I just didn't think you was gonna get this far. I really did.
Look, I beat out Fisherman. Hats off to Fisherman, man. A heavy hitter. Yeah. In my bracket was Cook County and Fisherman, two bone crushers.
Yeah.
Right? Two heavy hitters, right? I appreciate getting this far, man. Look, Op Nation, I love you. And to the ones that hate me, I love you even more. Vote for me.
Damn. Oh man. There you go. What's up, Hot Black?
Well, Wicked may have been here more, but it's the age-old story. The white man puts in less work and gets all the reward.
I know that's right.
It's the product of my extreme charismata, you know.
Oh man.
Hey, look, man. If I would have voted for you, if I wasn't on the
I voted for you, sir.
Yeah, if it was you and somebody else, I would have voted for you. But since it's you and Wicked, the choice is obvious. Like,
I voted for myself this time. Yeah.
Nah, see, you don't even believe that. He doesn't even believe that. He knows he voted for me, bro.
Wow. Listen, man, we got. I'm gonna leave the poll up for the whole show. Then we're gonna see who gets it at the end, man. So far, with 43 votes in, with a few of the precincts in reporting. It's Hot Black 56%, Wicked 44.
That's a tight race.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, like I said, man. Like I said, man, I'm like the sun, man. I don't take no days off, bro. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we've never had a Mexican president, man. Even Mexico don't have a Mexican president. Ain't she Jewish?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, as a matter of fact, I gotta throw this one last thing out there for the Op Nation. I don't fuck with the Jews crew just like the Fishermen. Done. I'm done.
Damn.
If anybody had any doubt.
That's a hell of a campaign slogan, man.
On December 22nd, Ja'Cory Corbett was in this driveway playing with friends, including his two brothers. He was shot and would die. So touched by what happened here, a neighbor had a special gift for Ja'Cory's mom.
A gift from neighbor Sandra Godwin.
What is this?
Well, this is an angel that someone gave me 30 years ago when I had a family tragedy. And I think now Ja'Cory's mother could use it more than than I can.
Godwin lives across the street from where Jakari Corbett was shot and who would then die. And get this, his two brothers were there.
She just thanked me for trying to be some help. That's all anyone can say. It's a terrible time that she's having to go through right now. And for her son to have been there and witnessed their brother pass, that's something that they can never get over.
Neighbor Joe Whirling awakened from nap by the gunfire next door. Demeanor of the other kids that were here, were they crying? Were they yelling?
Screaming, yelling, crying, everything. Yes, they were very terrified.
Yeah, they got a lot of white people in their neighborhood, man. Looked like that sister was trying to get away. You know what I'm saying? From the element, man. Still caught up to her. Tisk, 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 man.
They were very terrified.
Police identified two suspects as armed and dangerous, including 15-year-old Person Mitchell, also known as P3, and 16-year-old Kyron Curry, known as Buddy. But back to that angel. Godwin got her angel after her son unexpectedly died.
She said she was so sorry for my loss.
And you explained to her, I know what you're going through.
Yes. And you can only know if you've gone through it. God bless them all.
Jakari's memorial service is next week. If you know anything about the two suspects that are now wanted by police, call the crime line at 1-888-LOCK-YOU-UP. In Portsmouth, Andy Fox, 10 on your spot.
That's what's up, man.
So, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
An Orange County man tells us he is lucky to be alive after fighting off three men armed with a gun, a knife, and an axe.
Now another man and his girlfriend are facing criminal charges after deputies say they lured the victim to their apartment. West 2's Greg Fox talked with the victim.
I think that was from kind of knife action.
James Isaacs is recovering from a knife wound so deep it fractured his arm. You can see bruises on his forehead. And in this photo, multiple bruises and welts on his back. He was attacked Monday at the University Park Apartments in East Orange County, and he's not exactly sure how he escaped alive.
It was either stay right here and die or take off.
Isaac says he was at the apartments to visit a woman he'd met on social media.
Isaac says when he showed up at the apartment, he went up these stairs, and as he got to the landing, right up here, that's when he not only was with the woman that he was messaging with, but also was confronted by a man with a gun who pointed it at him. He runs down the stairs. Then he's confronted by two other men, one of them with a knife, another with an axe.
Isaac says he fought with all three men in this field as he tried to run for help.
I get hit with the axe in the back of my head right here. He said something about shooting me. And I remember at that point, it was fight or flight.
Did you think that they were going to kill you?
Yeah. 100%.
He managed to get away, and Wednesday...
Description?
That's a high yellow sister right there. What is that?
The sheriff's office...
The mud shark. You can tell she got two black eyes. She definitely...
Yeah, it could be a umbrita.
Yeah, man. She that's a mud shark right there. That's
just that too.
A filthy fish.
Pretty filthy, all right. Goddamn.
Damn, man. He got it. Listen, you out here dating, man. I'm sure he's been to a bunch of chicks' houses and nothing like this happened. You just got to be so careful when you're dealing with, this type of shit. You don't know. I don't know if this woman could get a bunch of white boys to just crash out and throw their lives away like this. I'm assuming that the perps were sons. But you never know. You never know.
Why would you assume that?
Because it was botched. First of all, it was botched. Second of all, like
they didn't kill him though.
Yeah, it was botched. Looking at her, she's got mud shark, box blonde with two black eyes.
Yeah, a simple "This is America" would have sufficed.
Yeah, I feel you.
Arrested Anne Marie Axel and her boyfriend, who allegedly had the gun, Nicholas Lavalle,
Shit.
according to the arrest.
Wow. Fucking
Man.
Howdy Doody.
What?
Yo, starting off the year right.
Opie and shit. The fuck?
My God.
That's good though. We off the hook, man. I'll
Yo,
take
this is a bad start for the Gliders.
All right. Well, the other two could be sons, though.
I will take it.
He was the one with the gun.
Jeez.
Wow. I personally am stunned.
I mean, for him to be that much of a glider, we don't see many gingers in the mugshots.
That's a straight up ginger, man.
Yeah, I always heard gingers don't have souls. Is that true, huh?
Oh wow.
I wouldn't know personally, but yeah, I mean they do look a little strange. Women are fine though.
Yeah,
Ginger
I'll give you
men
that.
look like I mean, I wouldn't want to be one. I'll just say that.
Wow.
The gun, Nicholas Lavalle. According to the arrest affidavit, both are charged with robbery with a firearm, grand theft auto, battery, and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. The other two men, identified as J3 and Eli, have not been found. They were wearing black ski masks that concealed their faces.
I knew they were going to try to kill me.
Isaac says he finally got away, and a bystander called 911 to get him to a hospital. Detectives are reviewing doorbell camera footage, which allegedly shows part of the attack. Covering Orange County in Orlando, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
The victim's vehicle and phone were also stolen, but have since been recovered. Both Askell and Lavalle are being being held through the weekend on the charges and will face bond hearings on Monday. We'll keep you updated.
Well, damn. All right,
I'm not gonna lie.
a little bit more what we're used to here.
That was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't see that one coming.
Back to the regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. Make sure you take the poll. Everybody take the poll.
I think that
in 4 Oaks on New Year's
I think
Eve.
that rings true for the. I think that rings true for the Gladys Do It Too argument.
Yeah. Just the same. That means that it's just the same. Everything's the same. Like we at the same clip, the same rate, and everything. There's no per capita. That dispels per capita.
I've never claimed they don't do it.
Tonight, a Wendell man is accused of a violent crime spree in 4 Oaks on New Year's Eve.
Thomas Wright faces 6 charges as he's accused of breaking into a home, assaulting the people inside, then trying to steal 2 cars.
CBS 17's Mary Smith joins us live outside of the jail after speaking with a woman who says the suspect tried to break into her home too. Mary.
Yes, she says that she was able to slam the door shut and call 911. Now the suspect remains here behind bars at the Johnston County Jail with a $250,000 bond.
And I saw a man walk up to the door through the window of the door, and I thought maybe he was a delivery person.
One 4 Oaks resident walks us through what she says happened late yesterday morning while sitting in her home on Devil's Racetrack Road.
But then he
A lot of
opened
people
my
in the back,
door,
it
and
looks
as
like.
soon as he opened my door, I ran to the door and put my hands on the door, and I looked
Oh,
at
wow.
him. And as soon as we made eye contact, he kind of shouted at me, "I love you. Why did you let him take my car?" And at that moment, I knew immediately he was hallucinating. So I slammed the door on him and locked the door.
She says she called 911 and tried to tell her next door neighbors what happened.
And as I was on the phone with 911, he was trying to break into their cars. He got to one vehicle, and then he got out and got into the other vehicle.
That man, according to Johnston County investigators, is Thomas Wright. And that's not all he's accused of doing. A warrant says he broke into an...
Oh, no way. Him? Not all?
Wow.
I'm crossing the street.
What's up,
That's
Og?
my man, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what up, Reese?
What up?
Yeah,
Happy New Year, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Reese?
Mm-hmm.
You got to cross the street when you see homie. Yeah, he's better.
His hair looks like Bozo the Clown or some shit.
Looks like a volcano erupted on his fucking head. That's what it fucking looks like.
Yeah, cumulonimbus cloud or something.
Man, he's not the type of person that you want to spend much time around. That's for sure.
This is who they made the Crown Act for.
Good one, Wicked.
Look at her, man. I mean, listen, it's a glad of women like this. Some men, we dominate this class of glad of women. Like homies coming home from prison. Some men just love this, man. We love this.
The mids.
Yeah, what's she a 4?
Max probably.
Yeah, her ceiling is about a 4.
I mean, let's be fair to her. Act like makeup does wonders. It really does.
Nah, makeup ain't saving that one.
Okay, never mind.
Disregard. Hold on now. We've seen some sorcery done.
I mean, let's be honest. It could be done.
Makeup is magic.
Some sorcery, man. These new techniques they got nowadays, man, are insane.
Yeah. It can make her into a 5, maybe a 6. I don't know.
A makeup could turn a gorilla into a flamingo.
Yeah, they could make her a 9. It's something that could make her a 9. I've seen it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Slammed the door on him and locked the door. She says she called 911 and tried to tell her next door neighbors what happened.
And as I was on the phone with 911, he was trying to break into their cars. He got to one vehicle and then he got out and got into the other vehicle.
That man, according to Johnston County investigators, is Thomas Wright. And that's not all he's accused of doing. A warrant says he broke into another home down the road and assaulted 2 people inside, sending them to the hospital with injuries to their faces. He's facing 6 charges, including breaking and entering with intent to terrorize and injure and felony assault with serious injury.
It's scary. It's really sad. My mom's elderly with dementia. If it had been her here, I don't know what would have happened. She probably would have been assaulted too. If I hadn't shut the door quickly, I probably would have been assaulted too.
Online court filings say Wright was convicted of 2 charges in the last 10 years. This includes assault on a female in Wake County during a domestic incident in 2021 and indecent exposure in Johnston County in 2020. It says he lives in his car and works as a delivery driver. He will appear in court on Friday.
Just seeing his face is indecent exposure.
And we reached out to investigators for an update on the victim's conditions. We are waiting to hear back, but we will keep you updated as we learn more. Live tonight in Johnston
Let me
County.
show you some sorcery, man. Let me show y'all some. This is y'all think y'all sleeping, man. It's a wild out here, man.
No, I've seen some crazy shit, especially at IG. They show that shit a lot.
I worked in a salon for years, dog. I seen it in person.
Yeah. This one here is crazy though. Damn.
If she didn't have acne, she wouldn't be bad though.
You should see Miley Cyrus without makeup.
But the acne aside though, like look what the makeup did. It's a different person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm smashing.
Wow.
Look how her nose looks different. Like the makeup can make your nose look different.
Damn, that's like hard to even believe with the nose.
Yeah, it looks like plastic surgery. No bullshit.
Yeah, it's contour. They call it contour, man. It's crazy out here, man. Like it's a wild world.
Yeah, damn. Wow. And females call us liars.
Whoa,
that right there is identity fraud. That's
black don't crack.
That's crazy.
It's a wild world out here.
Put her hair up.
Oh, shit, man.
She turned from Precious to the chick that was dancing on one foot and coming to America.
Yo, this is.
Yo, I hate to say this, man. Like somebody in the chat hit a home run though. Sorry, Reese. I don't mean to. Somebody said that was a Philly 9. I just had to throw it out there.
See, I'm about to leave the stream.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that to Reese, man. It's the new year. Let's,
You go home with the right, and then you wake up in the morning with the left. That's legitimately terrifying.
Yeah, she should be charged for that. Like these women are like, it's criminal. This is criminal. This is definitely criminal because
if you try to change your identity to achieve something in society, you'll go to federal prison.
Yeah, these women are doing crazy shit out here. Look at this shit.
Yeesh.
These
He's
IG
bad on the
models,
right, yo.
most of them IG models look like that, man. Let's keep it a buck. Shout out to Mark Ishmael. Shout out to Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Salute to all you guys, man. Yeah, man. Ooh, that's a regular. She's a schmedagular looking sister, like schmegular.
Damn,
And then
that's
she right
crazy,
here,
bro.
she fine.
Another,
Like
excuse me, another thing with a lot of
like
you
a nigga
guys.
fly her out. She could have a nigga fly her right here. She wouldn't even have you. You wouldn't even give her a token. You wouldn't even give her a bus pass to go see.
Yeah, that's why the first day got to be a pool date. A day to the beach.
Forget
Nah,
about
You gotta baptize her.
She would have
There's
trouble getting
waterproof
CPR
makeup.
for me, dog.
She said you would save her life, dog. That's
I'm gonna be
crazy.
questioning it like for a minute.
That's
I'd look to see if anybody was looking
crazy.
first.
That's
Damn,
bananas.
that's crazy.
That's a bad joke. That's fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta save her, right?
Yeah, you got to.
Crazy, bro.
You guys are acting like most people aren't average. And also there's waterproof makeup. And a lot of guys don't clock when women have a no makeup look. They think that's what she naturally looks like when she has a whole host of makeup, but it's just a bare face.
Oh, and don't forget about the dudes in dresses. They'll fool you
There's
too.
that one too. A lot of you hetero guys are getting confused by them, even though they're very obvious to spot.
That's crazy. This right here though, she's like literally like somebody's mom. Like it's like one of your friends' moms and shit. And then she turns into, yo, this is scary. Like, I mean, when you think about this, right? It's literally like she could rob a bank and then go put that shit on her face and like you wouldn't be able to.
That's not a bad idea.
No, but with that, and I think it happens to a lot of some women.
She
and
could
just-
rob 100 banks that had cameras that had facial identification. There could have been some software, and she would have beat the software. She would have fooled it. She would have beat a forensics expert.
All of you guys acting like you don't understand hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation?
What?
What is that?
No, you know when, especially for some people, when you have different shades of brown on your face.
Hyperpigment this. Hold on. Let me show you. I want you to hyperpigment this one right here.
Pantheon, it's okay. You can still wear makeup.
Hyperpigment that. She looked actually better without the makeup.
Yeah, but that
She looks like a fucking mannequin.
Yeah, that's
that
drag
makeup.
Like a
makeup.
man
That's
with the makeup on.
aggressive.
No, a mannequin. Like, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't look like a real
Yeah,
human.
she's
Yeah, it looks like an avatar.
Because she doesn't have eyebrows.
Yeah, the makeup is crazy. Oh shit.
Shaving your eyebrows off is crazy.
Yo.
Maybe she got alopecia of the eyebrows.
I got one on my phone that's worse than all of those. This chick got burns on her face and everything.
Yo. I mean, I don't mind burn victims doing this.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to do whatever you could do there.
Wow.
Yeah, salute to them.
That's
This
probably
is
the best one
crazy.
so far. Now you should be able to sue her. Like if you perform and the next morning, my lawyer is getting at you.
Laughing Dog said it's called Devil's Paint. I've never heard it called.
Yo, there has to be some type of sexual assault or something like.
Yeah, right. This woman like 75 years old.
Yo, if you
Certainly
flip
a
this
scam.
around, if you do something deceitful to trick a woman into sex, you can be charged with it.
That's true.
I mean, and this is the same thing, man. How's this different?
No,
I think that's why a lot of women say they wake up before their man to put on makeup. And they say, oh, he's never seen me without a full face before.
Yeah, they're afraid.
It's going to happen inevitably one day.
Yo. This is holy moly, man. Africa, they doing some crazy shit in Africa with this stuff.
That
man.
girl on the right could walk the runway and no one would know.
They doing some crazy shit over there in Africa, man. Yeah, Africa, yeah, this is voodoo.
Voodoo.
But they do it in Africa, man. This is, yeah, man. Fuck this shit, man. Fuck that, man.
Dude, what the fuck?
That's not the same person right there.
That's not the same person.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
It's not the same person.
There's no way you
that's
can
a
do that to
dude.
the nose with makeup.
Nah, impossible.
Okay,
And not only that, the lips too, like like
Oh.
forehead, all that shit.
Let me
It's
show you the
completely different.
video. Let me show you the video. Let me show you the video then, since she says that.
Oh fuck.
That woman is 85.
At least.
What is saying makeup? This is some Hollywood shit.
Yeah, there's no way they're not using
Like they
prosthetics.
did, Eddie Murphy for the clumps. Already shaved 20 years ago.
See, not the same
Yeah, that
person.
wasn't the same one.
Yeah, that was a different one, yeah.
Thank God. Thank God it's not that good yet.
She looks nice.
But Asians are good with it too, like Chinese.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy moly. She's terrified.
County, Mary Smith, CBS 17 News.
All right, Mary, thank you.
Wow. Look at those characters.
And convicted of killing the mother of 3 young children, will spend the rest of his life behind bars. It's closing a case that raised some serious questions about bail and who's responsible when something happens. Our Joelle Jones was at that scene actually 3 years ago. Tonight she's live with much more on this. Joelle?
Yes, Todd, Liz, an absolutely heartbreaking story, and one prosecutors argue could have been prevented. As court records show, this mother obtained a restraining order and repeatedly asked for help in an effort to try to protect herself and her children. District Attorney Nathan Vasquez not holding back his outrage today, saying when organizations step in and release a suspect like Adon without regard for the risks, then victims, and in this case, children, pay the price.
Yeah, the sue, those woke bell fucking, what do they call? I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, but don't the judges have qualified immunity?
Yeah, but this ain't the judge. This is the bail. Like this is the group. They just bail out black people and shit.
I know, but like the judge would be the one who allows them bail and sets like the amount and all that other shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean that's another thing. But yeah, this is I don't know. It's a slippery slope with that one because I
mean, if the judges weren't giving letting these guys go out on bail or like giving them low bail, it doesn't matter. Like the groups wouldn't even be able to get them out anyway. Like it starts with the judges.
But a lot of these places, the people vote for these policies. Like as far like in New York, where they just changed it, where the judges can take into account danger to the community. But at 2020, New York voted that out because of George Floyd. They voted against that, so where they took that power from the judges, where the judges could consider how dangerous the person was. So then they took that away from the judges. So the last 5 years up until now, the judges didn't have any authority to consider that during bail, during the bail hearing. So it's a lot of times it's the people that vote for these policies, and the judges, they have to go by the law. And then other times it is the judges. Yeah, sometimes it is the judges, but it's a case by case thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
And history of severe violence against the very person he ultimately murdered.
Really could have saved her.
Prosecutors remembering 36-year-old Rachel Abraham, also known as Jamila. According to the medical examiner, the mother of 3 was found strangled to death in her Powellhurst Gilbert home in 2022. After
strangled her. That's a tough way to go, man. That's a
Crime of
mean way.
passion.
Yeah,
It takes some rage to strangle someone to death, dog.
Yeah,
It takes a while.
it takes like 30 seconds at the least, you know, sometimes a minute or two. Like you gotta sustain that anger, and you gotta hear them like choking, like
hold
you,
on,
know,
hold
you
on.
really.
Tell me, S-Freak, you said
I
that.
mean, his name is that's freak, you know.
Yo, you got some fucking real life like experience with this or something?
He just comes with a stop word, S freak.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, when you strangle somebody, like, you know, it's prolonged. Like, you know, when you shoot somebody, you just pull the trigger and that's it. So it takes real hatred to do that.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, do they kick the string? Like S-Freak, the last time you strangled the woman, how long did it take?
I never strangled
How much
nobody.
did she weigh?
I believe this. I never did that shit.
Yeah, you jumped in there. He's like, whoa, hold on, I got this. He's like, I'm the expert.
Are we talking from behind or in front?
Oh, rear naked chokehold, man. That should be I think that's probably the best way to rear naked chokehold. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like if you were to strangle somebody, you would do it from behind. That way, they couldn't fight back as effectively. But
You're like OJ. I didn't do it, but if I did, here's how I would have.
Exactly.
Something like that. Yeah.
Everybody, take the poll, man. Take the poll, man. Support the channel. Take the challenge, man. Support the channel with take the $10, $50, $100. Put something on it. All this great work we're doing here. And also make sure you vote. Vote. Get out the vote. I'm like P. Diddy out here, man.
Vote or die. Hit the like button too.
Wow, it's close, man. This is neck and neck. Wicked,
what is it?
Wicked 53%, Hot Black 47%.
Damn.
Yikes.
Woo. So vote. This is for the president. This is for bragging rights for the whole year, man.
Yeah. Just for the record, man. How black likes Juice Crew.
That's a slanderous lie.
Yeah, right.
Just for the record, Wicked's pro illegal immigration.
Yeah, Wicked's holding like a dozen illegal immigrants in his house right now.
Oh,
I submit that Wicked is the Juice Crew.
We all know that KB and Iconic voted holding hands for Hot Black.
Oh wow. This campaign's getting really ugly, man.
Catastrophic knife wounds with her 3 young children inside the apartment.
Some of the girls that are young enough don't even know what really happened to the mother.
Those who knew her told Coin Abraham was well loved and failed by the system.
Very sad, a young mother lost her life unnecessarily.
I feel like this would have been different if people didn't ignore the situation.
These some weird looking people, man.
That is
she had.
The man who killed her, Muhammad Adan, sentenced Tuesday to.
It looks like a Somalian.
Oh shit.
This is not Somalian. That's the prognathism right there. But that
I'm
other
talking about the guy before you.
Yeah, that was weird.
They everywhere. Yeah, Somalians don't really have prognathism. They got like recessive jaws and shit. But yeah, that looks like something. He looked like he from over there somewhere. Somewhere over there in that region.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah, I think this is just a regular sun man.
Yo, he looks like
this would have been
Juice Crew. If a Juice Crew were a black man.
Oh wow.
That is
different if people didn't ignore the situation she had.
The man who killed her, Muhammad Adan, sentenced Tuesday to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years, after pleading guilty to second-degree murder and multiple other felony domestic violence charges.
The life sentence that he received cannot undo the unimaginable harm he has caused by this murder, nor can it erase the trauma inflicted upon his children who witness their mother die at the hands of someone who should have never been free.
Court records show in the months leading up to the killing, Abraham reported Adan punched, strangled, and threatened to kill her. Despite those warnings, Adan was released from custody, first with GPS supervision, which he cut off, and then again after his bail was lowered over the state's objection. The Portland Freedom Fund stepped in and posted his bail. The now defunct
Uh-oh.
social justice.
What the hell was that?
What the
Who's
fuck
that?
is that?
Remember they were bailing out rioters during George Floyd and all
That's
that
still
shit.
around?
Yeah, I mean,
No, they said it's defunct now, but
but there's still other ones around. Still,
Where the fuck is the
Sure.
Freedom
I
Fund
wonder
going
who's giving them money.
Yeah,
Goros.
probably so. Yeah, white liberal women don't let white people off the hook. White liberal women are
I'd
donating.
say 25% white liberals, 75% Jews.
Killing. Abraham reported Adon punched, strangled, and threatened to kill her. Despite those warnings, Adon was released from custody, first with GPS supervision, which he cut off, and then again after his bail was lowered over the state's objection. The Portland Freedom Fund stepped in and posted his bail. The now defunct social justice organization at the time told Coin Adon was referred to them as a financial provider for his children with no indications of concern. Just 5 days after his release, prosecutors say Adon returned to the Southeast Portland apartment and killed Abraham.
The fact that the Portland Freedom Fund took it upon themselves to bail him out, notwithstanding those known risks, is absolutely inexcusable. And it cost Rachel Abraham her life.
Who can she sue if they're defunct? She should be able to sue somebody though. What's up, Fisherman? Fisherman in the building. You ready? You ready to hand off power to the
Yeah, will there be a peaceful transition?
What up, Fisherman? Now we're just missing that chronic.
Are we gonna have a January 6th incident with Fisherman? Stir up trouble.
Nah.
To stir up trouble, man.
My brother Fisherman's gonna endorse me. Go ahead, bro.
I voted for Wicked.
Ray Swart.
I figured you would.
That's your butt buddy right there, huh?
You heard it here first.
What about white power, man? What about supremacy, man? The superior.
I mean,
race?
Wicked's over half glider anyway, whether he wants to admit it or not.
No.
Yo,
hell
I'm an
yeah.
actual
Look,
Aryan Superman. though.
America first, man. You know that. At the end of the day, man, we all know what the fuck it is, guys. There's a problem here that we need to address, and we're not addressing it, bro.
Well, I mean,
And what would that be?
That's free. Do I gotta say it, bro? I have to say it. It's a laundry list as freak. I won't finish tonight if I start.
So Wicked doesn't care if you vote for him. So he says he doesn't need your votes, man. Go ahead and give your votes to Hot Black.
Seems fair.
Listen, man. This is gonna be interesting though. It's nip and tuck, man. Nip and tuck, man. It'd be amazing if we could have it in the year of all this ICE and anti-immigration stuff. If a goddamn burrito can win the
Some unity.
And then when Wicked gets
Damn, that's
deported,
gonna
then
make him lose,
I'll
huh?
assume the office.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. You gonna have goddamn Chipotle in the goddamn White House and shit.
Yeah, look, listen, man. Vote for me, man. I'm gonna make the slap great again.
What you just did is election interference, dog.
Right. Tell man, bro. Come on.
You just
White House
pulled
don't
one
know.
Yeah, Ak definitely has a bias.
I said, no, you're just upset. You're salty, Fisherman. Because you didn't
You're
do it.
right, Fisherman.
No,
It's
it's
the juice
fine.
crew probably that is.
No, Ak definitely has a bias. Ak he's got a little crush on Hot Black for some reason.
Hey, listen, Fisherman. You've won fucking what? 2 or 3 years in a row?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it not being me, but there's obviously some butt play going on. Some booty head has been exchanged here.
Fisherman is upset.
That's quite the accusation.
Yeah, he's upset.
I endorse Hot Black.
loser.
So he's upset, man. Fisherman's upset because I endorse Hot Black.
Yo,
And,
look, listen, man. I want to recount if I lose.
It's 50-50.
Hey, man, I only have one vote, man. I only have one vote. I have one vote.
Man, that's crazy you did that. You breaking my heart, big bro.
But I didn't think you was gonna be here. I had no idea. I thought it would be Fisherman versus Hop. I had no idea you were gonna make it this far. So I didn't think to endorse you.
Well, guess what, son, man? Guess what?
You know what I'm saying? Like you've been here for about maybe four years, 5 years, maybe. You've never made it this far. So I endorsed somebody that I thought could win. So I endorsed
listen,
I
let's
don't know
be.
who's been around longer, him or me, but
I
it's
think
got to
about
be
the
pretty
same.
close.
But
I think so.
listen, man. We all know this to be true, though, right? And I say this respectfully, right? If you would have put Hot in the bracket with the Fisherman would have won, bro. And you know that, right? But
Let's test it out.
you put Fisherman on the bracket with me. You thought I was gonna lose. I thought I was gonna lose too.
Can I put Fisherman in the bracket with you?
He was on my bracket. He was on my.
You talking about that in that side of the bracket?
Okay. Yeah. So I thought I was gonna lose too in your
What are you
defense.
talking about? You never went up against Fisherman.
No, you talking about the very last one before.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, it was Cook County, Fisherman.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Yeah. And look, listen, man. If and when I lose, man, I don't have a problem losing to Hot Black. That's the man right there. But again, with that said, vote for me.
Yeah, man.
Either
Getting
way,
mixed messages here.
it'll be a good year for Ock Nation.
I got one vote. I thought Wicked. I knew you were going to win your bracket with the others because that's the easiest bracket. You got Iconic, fucking Cool Cat.
Hey, Iconic is a heavy hitter, man.
He's a what?
Salute Iconic.
The punching pag Iconic.
Look, listen, man. Don't forget that one or 2 weeks where Iconic was killing himself left and right. He just kept treating himself right. Look, I had Iconic winning the whole thing personally.
Yeah, but so you have an easier path to the final than anybody.
I did. I went through Fisherman.
No, I'm talking about to that stage because
come on, Chief, don't do that.
You get past the first round because you got all you had in your category was who was that? Iconic, Cool Cat, and Stop Resisting, who ain't been on channel in like 6 months.
But hold up. Don't downplay beating Fisherman though. Don't downplay that. That's big.
No, that was big. You beat Fisherman. That was big. But Fisherman, he didn't show up. To campaign. Fisherman has been laying low. I think he kind of wanted
he got cocky.
He wanted to relinquish power. He got you look at
heavy is the head. The word.
Yeah, man. You come on here at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't get on here every night. This shit's hard to do, man.
Yeah, I know.
No
bullshit. You got obligations.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. I got the little kid.
Those Mossad angels aren't going to hunt themselves down.
Yeah, but you know what, man? This is a great final, man. Either way, Ock Nation wins. It's whoever wins,
democracy wins tonight.
Yeah, democracy wins tonight. I'm good with whoever wins.
Look, listen, I will say this. Whoever ends up being the VP, and I say this respectfully, right, will do 100 times better than Nick Top did. Nick Top fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he was worse than Kamala Harris ever was.
He's just a young man. He's a lot to learn.
Christ. Holy shit.
He went straight son dad mode.
Son dad mode. God damn.
Described as a devoted mother and a talented henna artist in honor of Abraham, prosecutors say their office will continue to push for stricter protections for victims as well as pretrial detention for domestic violence cases involving strangulation and bail reform. Now, a judge also ordered the remaining $18,000 in bail be forfeited. That money now will go towards restitution, including helping heal Abraham's 3 young daughters. Reporting live in downtown Portland tonight, I'm Joelle Jones, Win 6 News.
Jeez.
Go ahead. Sorry.
If Wicked wins, he won't put when the crux comes down to it, he won't put AK Nation first. He'll put his people first. So remember that.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Time out. Pantheon, you must have missed the part where I said I am Ock Nation. I literally am Ock Nation.
When the going gets tough, the Latinas will win over Ock Nation.
Look. Let me say one last time for she in the UK. She must have not heard me. I am Ock Nation, and you
What's
know
next? What's next? Ock Nation was stolen from your people hundreds of years ago?
Wow.
I don't think so, Wicked.
Yo, show proof of citizenship. Are you even like capable?
Crook County's in the back.
it. Man, bro, I'm cum laude. I'm a scholar in the. Lieutenant
Can he
in the
run, yo?
family.
Is he a citizen?
Wicked, we're gonna need you to turn in like 3 or 4 of your cousins before we
Yo,
let you on.
Wow.
yo, Cook County, tell him, bro. Tell him what it is,
See
bro.
them papers, bro.
Yo, man, I ain't had no chance to campaign, man. I ain't even know what round I made it in, bro.
You made it.
You
You
made
made
You
it.
were
it
in
to what is
Wicked's
it though?
bracket.
You made
The
it to the last
semifinals.
round.
Yeah,
You
the
just
semifinals.
Damn, I missed this shit.
Yeah, you lost the other day, man.
Yeah, you
Fuck.
you were in a tough bracket though, bro, with Fisherman and me. So
Trust
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Sun Man
yeah,
to turn up after the election.
Jesus Christ.
look,
Yeah.
put it like this. You don't even gotta ask Cook County who we voted for. You don't even gotta ask him
Wow.
like that, bro. Like
Hey,
that.
Wow.
hey,
Who'd you vote
Wicked, you
for?
not for Wicked not for deport everybody. So I couldn't do it, Wicked, man. You
Look,
for immigrants, illegal immigrants, man. You for like the good ones and shit like that.
listen,
I'm
man.
zero tolerance, bro. I would deport my kid's babysitter if she was illegal.
Crook County's a one
Listen,
issue
bro.
voter, Maine.
Listen, bro. Listen, man. I'm for. I told you already, but I'm for mass deportation up to and including FBAs, bro. So don't tell me about it. I'm with that shit, bro.
Yo,
Hold on, I thought you crashed out
I
over the
would
ice, though.
literally, I will deport a mechanic that was working on my car in the middle of that shit. I will fucking
Man,
tell ICE, like,
let him
he illegal,
finish
get
at
his
least,
ass, bro.
bro.
You're
I'll beat
changing
his
your
shit
Let him
out.
welcome.
finish at least,
Bro, I
bro.
don't give a fuck, bro. All they ass can go.
You know what, bro? You know what? You're right, bro. I'm not even for deporting FBAs. Somebody gotta rob everybody.
Wow.
So yeah, this is what happened with you. This was your last hurrah, Crook County. This is the semifinal. You lost.
Damn, I
in this
got
bracket.
smacked, yo.
Yeah. But you made it. You made it to that point. You made it
But
to
the
that.
one before
Okay,
he
that's
went
pretty
hard,
good.
right?
All
The
right, I
one before
appreciate
this one.
y'all.
Yeah. You won. You won your bracket before this. I was shocked. I was surprised. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this was the end of the road, man, for you and Fisherman, man. Fisherman. You know, I mean, listen. You had a lot of support, but your support waned over the year. People didn't like your policies, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just didn't get on here very regular either.
Well, they didn't like your policies, man. They felt
Hey,
you were out of
Fisherman,
touch
don't
with the
try to
American vote.
Fisherman try to downplay the platform and shit. No, bro.
The people spoke. Yeah, the people
the
spoke.
people,
Man.
I mean,
the people spoke, bro.
Your policy game weak.
I just don't get on here very regular
He
anymore.
try to downplay the platform and shit. The American people stupid. He like a
Right.
Democrat and shit like that.
Exactly.
He
Well,
say,
I mean,
look,
Man, Fisherman
the
gone
ones without
fishing, man.
degrees vote Democrat. I mean, vote Republican.
He
Fisherman
saw
gone fishing, man.
it's
He
so
saw
strange because Fisherman's really well known for his love of the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What are you talking
you know
about?
what? That's a good point.
I mean,
It's kind of impressive. It's kind of impressive how much Fisherman will win, considering how many people do not necessarily like him, and he was still dominating. It's kind of hats off to that, you know.
yeah.
Salute to Douglas Chunks, who is definitely the supporter, the top supporter of the year. He's the number one person that helps this channel go this year. I will
50
say
fucking
that.
The
memberships,
chief.
damn.
The chief of support. Yeah, he's the treasurer, man.
The economy chief.
Yeah,
Gotta have him in the
yeah.
cabinet. Shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. He definitely support the channel above and
Hats
beyond
off.
this year,
Hats off
man.
to Doug,
Without a
man.
doubt.
Alaska.
He's
Salute,
a master
man.
of coin.
Doug, a real.
Can we? Yeah, exactly. Who said Alaska's not a real state, man? We gotta give Alaska props now, man. They're a real state. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. So let's move along. But yeah, we at Crook County. You did good, man. You did better than you did any other year, man.
You can always blame racism too.
Yeah, man. I already know it.
True,
It was definitely a little bit of racism, Jay. Definitely.
Without a doubt, man. Oh shit! So they said so. Ole Miss beat Georgia. Damn, that's crazy.
Did you watch that?
No,
It was
I didn't
pretty
get a chance to
crazy.
see it.
It was a great game.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to go watch the highlights after this.
Yo,
Man.
BGC was swinging at the air after that one.
I
Like Gen Z.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can you click on the Mason County video?
Where's that?
Right there, Fox 13, Seattle.
Middle right.
This.
In Mason County, the man accused of shooting his friend and killing him after a game of roughhousing on Christmas Day appeared in court. Tonight, we're
Sounds
hearing
pretty
from the family
gay.
of Kyle Olson, who say they are furious. The alleged shooter.
Oh man, roughhouse. Oh man.
Is no longer behind bars. These are photos of Kyle given to us by his cousin Aaron. According to court papers, Kyle and his friend Tyler Hess were in Kyle's backyard on Christmas night. According to witnesses who were there, they saw the two wrestle around as they have done many times before, then watched Hess point a gun at Kyle and shoot him. Documents state those witnesses forced Hess to the ground, took the gun, and hid it in a cabinet. They tried to stop the bleeding from Kyle's stomach. He died once emergency crews arrived. Kyle's cousin Aaron says he was there that night and left just before Kyle was shot.
Kyle was the best. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guy. You needed help fixing something, he would drop whatever he was doing and he would be there. You know, Tyler, I consider Tyler a friend as well. And, you know, we always roughhouse and mess around. I mean, we're a bunch of overgrown children. I don't know what would possess somebody to do this. I've never been this angry. I've never seen any of these people this angry. The state gave him $100,000 bail, which means $10,000. That's any car on the road today. You just, there you go. Murderers out walking around.
At his first court appearance, the state requested a $750,000 bail for Hess. However, Mason County Superior Court Judge Tersa Butler set his bail at $100,000.
See, now in this case, this is the judge. Like S. Freak was talking about earlier, this is the judge that did this because the judge went against what the prosecution asked for. So yeah, the judge. If this guy kills somebody else, the judge should get flogged, dragged into the town square and flogged,
tarred and feathered.
You just heard. He posted 10% and went
Thrown
home.
up and lynched.
This is video of Hess in the courtroom today. His attorney entered a plea of not guilty. At his first appearance, a judge ordered that Hess was not allowed to see his 2-year-old child or the child's mother. His attorney asked the court to reconsider. And that's when there was an emotional outburst from Kyle's father.
My son doesn't get to see his children. I know emotions are high. Do not interrupt unless or speak unless court asks you to speak.
Outside the courtroom, Kyle's father spoke with us, saying he is extremely upset that Hess is able to walk free.
My son's gone forever and was taken. And they're going to grant Tyler to be able to see his kids. It really hurts me. I feel like the justice system fails us. And so why would they drop the bail to $100,000 or set the bail at $100,000 and let him out so he can be in public? That hurts me. I feel like the justice system fails us in a lot of ways. The fact that we have to walk in and out of the courthouse with him right beside us and he shot somebody because he got angry and he's free. I feel like Washington State fails us.
Tyler Hess is scheduled to be back in court on February 2nd.
Jeez.
A Coahoma County family watches 2025 end on a very tragic note. Two brothers from the town of Friars Point are shot to death within weeks of each other.
What about that? Reese, you know this because you're a Sun man, but most people accept that Philly, is bad. DC's a rough area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Atlanta. You can't go to Friars Point. Friars Point is the fucking trenches. That's how niggas are.
From Baltimore to Bogalusa.
Friars Point doesn't sound like somewhere where some people go.
Not at all.
kind of like somewhere where like you could raise a family. Oh, we're from Friars Point. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like a place that you'd have like 2 homicides, let alone both being brothers in like a few weeks. Like it's bizarre, man.
Man, all it takes is one single fucking black woman. Bro,
that's true though.
bro, that's literally, bro. All it takes is one single son woman, and then boom, our little
It
friar move.
says Friars Point, Michigan or Mississippi is a small town with a 97% African American population.
Holy
Yikes!
All right, well, we
Danger, Will
apologize.
Robinson.
What's the 5%?
You got to think it's big gliders.
Mulatto.
Oh, Melungeon. That's what
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
Melungeon. Yeah, the rest is Melungeon. So it's son then Melungeon. So yeah, they fucked.
That's a dangerous place,
99,
man.
97 is well beyond critical mass.
Yo, 97% son. I guarantee you, it gotta be either
With a
a
median
middle age.
age of 29.
That's what I was just about to say. It gotta be either a middle aged son woman as a mayor, or like some 19-year-old son man with an afro or braids or locks as the mayor.
Wow.
Yeah. That's a lot of Negroes, man.
A Coahoma County family watches 2025 end on a very tragic note. 2 brothers from the town of Friars Point are shot to death within weeks of each other. 24-year-old Hertavius Wagner Williams died December 5th, and his older brother, 32-year-old Rufus Wilkins, died December 24th. WREG Mike Sirianni has more.
Hertavius and Rufus, god damn.
Did he say Hertavius?
Rufus though, like damn, like she's all over the place with them names. She went like 18th century and like modern times with the names.
Holy shit.
And his older brother, 32-year-old Rufus Wilkins, died December 24th. WREG Mike Sirianni has more from Clarksdale.
Clarksdale police placing a high priority on solving these 2 murders. One of the victims, a very well-known former athlete from Friars Point, 12 miles north of Clarksdale. 32-year-old Rufus Wilkins, considered a legend in Coahoma County sports, made his name in football and basketball in high school and at Coahoma County Community College. Wilkins was gunned down December 24th on Pecan Street in Clarksdale. Police say at least 4 other persons were also shot in what's been described as a drive-by shooting. Wilkins was taken to the Clarksdale Hospital where he died. Tragically, Wilkins' brother, 24-year-old Hertavius Wagner Williams, was shot and killed December 5th while sitting in a vehicle on Anderson Boulevard, less than a block from where his older brother was shot. This Clarksdale woman who lives nearby both shooting scenes is heartbroken for the victim's family.
That's unfortunate, and it's very horrible that a family had to suffer 2 family members, especially brothers.
This is like the one white
So
person
I can't
there.
imagine what the mom feels like.
I was just about to say, bro, like the gliders that still stay in these 97% sun towns need to be like studied or some shit. Like,
but you know what it probably is? Look at her, she's an average looking white woman, right? And there's probably like a lot of suitors in this town for her. You know what I mean? It may just be for attention, you know what I mean?
She looks like the one the policeman was dealing with yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could get a lot of attention, male attention here in this town. Whereas if she go move to a white area, she'd be like fucking Wicked Witch of the West and shit. You know what I'm saying?
In Friars Point, where the 2 murdered brothers are from, many are still coping with the shock of what happened. A woman who did not want to be identified says Rufus Wilkins would frequently play basketball at the local community park and was highly thought of in Friars Point.
Rufus Wilkins was a loving, well-known person in the community. He was loved by everyone, a brother, a uncle, a cousin. He's going to be really missed in the community.
For your news leader in Coahoma County, Mike Sirianni, WREG News Channel 3.
Family members understandably declined to comment. Clarksdale Police and the Coahoma County Sheriff's Office are working these murders and actively looking for the suspects. If you have information, though, that can help investigators, you're urged to call Clarksdale Police at 662-621-8151 or the Coahoma County Sheriff at 800-222-8477.
Hey.
And new here at 5:30, a woman inside a Detroit women and children's shelter says she was forced to leave after she sounded the alarm on safety concerns in an anonymous interview here with Local 4.
This comes just days after our report revealed unlocked shared bathrooms and men living in what's advertised as a women and children's facility. Tonight, our Kyla Russell joins us from the home the woman moved to today. Kyla.
Yeah, hey there. I'm inside of Natasha Slater's new home. She was living inside of the Detroit Rescue Mission's Women and Children's Shelter. Now, she had told me on Saturday anonymously that she was worried about the fact that men were living inside and that the shared bathrooms did not lock.
I was still trying to step up for us as mothers and as human beings, because like at the end of the day, we're still humans. We still have feelings.
That was Natasha Slater today, but this is a shot of her speaking to me anonymously on Saturday. She was living here inside the Detroit Rescue Mission Women and Children's Shelter. She told me there were men living inside and the shared bathrooms didn't lock. Now I got inside the shelter that night to ask the CEO. Take a look.
So is this a women and shelter?
This is women and children. Yes.
So there are no men.
There is, if they're married to the woman,
How many dads are here?
maximum we ever had was about 5.
So this you can.
Yeah, but
How do I lock that?
that's still dangerous because just because they married,
That's the whole
homeless,
point, doesn't it?
these homeless dads, these not like, these like street dads and shit. These motherfuckers is dangerous, jailbirds and shit.
I'm guessing they just do it for the money they get.
So
we don't lock them up because it's children.
After we aired the story, Natasha worried that staff could tell it was her who called me. She ended up in a meeting with the leadership yesterday. She tells me at first a woman spoke to her about an incident with another resident and a concern with her daughter. Then it took a turn. Natasha recorded the conversation.
People are scared. People are, yes, because the news been up here.
Whoever was exposing them about what's going on in there, because people are mad. The staff members are mad because they feel like they're about to lose their jobs.
Natasha says they told her she needed to be out by noon. Natasha told a friend who called the police. The police came and Natasha says the shelter's story changed. They told police Natasha could just be transferred to a different room in the same shelter or moved to another shelter within their organization. Today, the shelter tells me that was what they offered all along.
They changed it up. As soon as the police came and everything, they changed it up. And I was just shocked. Like, they just told me I couldn't. So I'm confused. And the police said, well, let me go talk to them, because Ms. Lawrence kept saying, you can stay. We don't want you to be homeless. And I'm like, that was weird. The police coming, now y'all saying this when y'all just was telling me I had to leave and I had by noon.
She moved to another spot in the shelter for the night, but was scared for her safety. This morning, she woke up to the good news that Detroit Power, Detroit Community Outreach had a place for her. She moved out 2 hours later.
Hi. I'm just happy.
That's crazy that like this woman, and listen, she's an American, so I don't mind her living off of the state like this as being the fact that she's an American. But it still is crazy that like they have all this stuff set up. These people just live in these shelters for years and raise children in shelters. That's got to be a rough life, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm glad I never had to live in a shelter, man. I had a good buddy, not like I ain't gonna say like we was best of friends, but I watched him grow up, and he got killed at the shelter in DC.
I had a guy die next to me in the bed next to me in the shelter. He
how long did you live?
Did he overdose?
I was in the shelter for like a month when I got out because I ain't had no family in Jersey, so I had nowhere to go. I had to go to a shelter, find a job, find somewhere to live because I had to do my parole in Jersey. So it was a dope fiend, and he OD'd, and nobody even knew he was dead. They come and count everybody, right? but it's not that strict, so you don't have to stand up. It's not like prison. They just count the bodies. And this guy was dead for a whole day and a half, and nobody knew.
That's fucked.
They thought he was just asleep.
Damn. Yeah, it's rough in them shelters, huh?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because it's the class of people that are in there. Like if you're in Detroit, the class of people you just meet in Detroit on the street are tough. The class of people you meet in the shelter in Detroit, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's a rough class of people, man.
Yo, you know who you run into in the shelter, dog? You run into the niggas you see on the corners talking to themselves and sleeping and pissing in the subway and all that kind of shit. That's who you run into in shelters.
Definitely, without a doubt.
And young boys who moms is on crack and shit like that.
Yeah, definitely. The rejects, the bane of society.
I'm just happy to be in a better environment. It's a relief for me and my baby.
Yeah, like for instance, like take this little girl right here, right? This is the problem with having men in there, right? Those men are not checked for their history, like if they're sex offenders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the type of people, like you said, that are in these shelters are like, I mean, they bad guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Reese, you was, you know, at one point you was a bad guy, so you was in there, but there's bad guys, guys that do really, really bad things that are in these shelters. So yeah, man, you can't have no men in a women's shelter, man. Just because he married to somebody. That means absolutely nothing about what he's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute to her, man. She you know, she American, man. All this stuff comes from taxpayer dollars, and it's for people like her. As long as ain't no fucking immigrants, no fucking border jumpers taking advantage of this shit, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Tax money's already allocated though, Fisherman. It's like you ain't gonna. It's not like they're taking this tax money from something else. It's already earmarked. You can't do nothing about it.
I mean, yeah, you can, but whatever. You can absolutely cut their check. I mean, just look at what the Trump administration has done so far.
Yeah.
Look at them chimping out.
Yeah. Wow.
That's freaks in the back, Hawk.
Oh, that's freaking bet. Okay. Yeah, salute to everybody out there, man. Take the challenge, support the channel, put 50 on it, put 100 on it, put 30 on it. Also vote, man. Vote. Vote. And salute to
hit the like.
Vote or die, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is Trump versus Biden right now.
Build back better. Yes, we can. Yeah. Make America great again.
Yeah, we call this Trump versus Biden. How Black, you taking a lot of shrapnel.
He's just bitter. We know.
Yeah, he's very bitter. He's acting like a little fucking daughter, man. When she get her way, man. This guy, man. But you know what?
Hawk likes a new glider now.
Yeah, man.
No, I and me have gone back and forth since I got on here.
Yeah, I'm sure you've gotten a lot of booty head.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
That's so gross.
Hey, he brought it up.
Patrick, thanks. Well, as temperatures have dropped into the teens, rescuers in Lexington are sounding the alarm after seeing a disturbing rise in dogs, specifically doodles, abandoned in brutal conditions.
LEX 18's Molly Demrow tells us the story of two Kentucky doodles, Ryder and Pepper.
87 pounds of hunka love.
They were never meant to live like this.
It's heartbreaking as a rescue person.
Abandoned, starved, and left to survive in the cold. Rescuers say more doodles are being dumped than ever before.
I think that with the pandemic, there was a demand of that type of breed of dog. And now that the laws are changing and that the pet stores can't have breeder dogs in there anymore to sell, I think the dynamics is changing. So we're seeing a lot more of these animals being dumped.
Why would they be what did the pandemic have to do with it? I wish you would explain it.
Because everyone was at home, so everyone who didn't have a dog before and working from home, you could get a dog.
For companionship.
Yeah, it was Christmas, but obviously longer.
Okay.
You know who has a solution to this problem? The Haitians.
Yeah, the Chinese.
Have breeder dogs in there anymore to sell. I think the dynamics is changing. So we're seeing a lot more of these animals being dumped.
At Pause for the Cause, the calls keep coming. She says many people don't understand these dogs or what happens when they're neglected.
They're all cute when they're puppies, but when they grow up, if you don't mentally stimulate those dogs and give them what they need, they can't be in a house for 8 hours a day.
Rescuers tell me these dogs weren't made to survive in freezing temperatures, and every second counts.
Pepper was found after running loose for months. Her fur so matted it pulled at her skin, leaving her barely able to see.
I mean, just imagine walking around with mats like that and then living outside.
Ryder's story is even harder to hear. After allegedly being hit by an ambulance more than a year ago, he was left untreated and has been using his leg as a crutch.
We talked to the transport person this morning, and she said he smells so bad that she had to crack her windows open coming from the Manchester area because of the smell from the infection in the leg. So we know he's going to lose that leg. And now he has to relearn how to walk on 3 legs.
Anita says in the past 6 months, they have seen 2 to 3 doodles come in on a monthly basis.
We're estimating probably close to 20,000 animals, dogs and cats, have died in shelters this year for overcrowding purposes.
Wow.
And that's how bad it is.
In Lexington, Molly Demrow.
Do you got a problem with this, fisherman? You say just fuck the dogs? Huh?
What about it? What is
You
what?
have a problem with the rescue people rescuing dogs? You think it's even worth it? You think they should just let the dogs die, or you think this is some bullshit?
I mean, if it's the government funding all this, yeah, just put them down.
I don't think it's the government funding Pause for Hope or whatever the fuck here. I'm pretty
Pause
sure
for
this is a private
Cause.
entity. But I'd rather the money go here than to like bailing out insane sunmen who strangle their women to death and that kind of thing.
Yeah, dogs over sons all day.
Yeah, dogs are more positive than some people. Press 1.
Jeez. Wow.
Savage.
It's great.
Y'all are worse than dogs. You heard that, Ock?
I'm telling you, man.
Well, they work harder than a lot of men. You know, they're in the police force, they're in border control.
Yeah, dogs actually have use in society. So
Dogs will love you unconditionally, whereas
you can name more than
how
the
much
moral support is just a bonus.
Guys, let me talk. Dogs will love you more unconditionally than anything. They'll love you to death. Some people, we do how much for them and they hate our guts.
Sure.
Damn, that is true though. Dogs do appreciate,
sons do bite the hand that feeds.
That's
for
true.
sure.
That is true.
First, a group of firefighters are being
Or
hailed as
shoot it.
heroes after a viral Christmas dog rescue. The firefighters say they were responding to an EMS call when they found Lucy, the puppy's adorable face, wedged into this cinder block wall. Now, Goodyear firefighter Patrick McCullough is here to tell us all about how they got Lucy
I
out.
will tell you this. In there are some neighborhoods, especially in Africa, where they would have just left the dog like that.
Would have laughed at it.
Neighborhoods in
They probably
fucking New
would have
Orleans
thought
and
it was an
Atlanta where
evil
they do
spirit.
this shit.
Jesus. Well, yeah, they would have left their dog. Like they would have, yeah. So
Some people in New Orleans would get a dog, chain it up in the backyard, and fucking leave it there. You know,
Yeah.
just like, all right, yeah, we need some shit to look at the backyard.
Or they use your dogs for fighting and shit, you know.
Yeah, or it's just like, I got a dog here. Beware a dog, that kind of thing.
Yeah, fishermen, you would have would you have at least like alerted somebody that could do something about this? Or would you just walk on by?
Yeah.
You just walked on by?
Nah, I mean, I would have told the fire department.
You would have kicked it?
Damn. Hey, fisherman has a soul, man. He actually
The
has
dog's not Jewish, all right? I mean, come on.
That's crazy.
Now, if it was
Damn.
wearing a little yarmulke or something,
well
like that would have
played.
been a different story.
Jesus Christ.
What would
It
you
might have
do
been out
if
for
it
the
was
breeding.
a Jewish dog? In this hypothetical nonsense.
Well, I'd probably call the fire department too, I think.
That's good, man.
CEO says a company in the Bay Area offering help with removing squatters from properties, and they're doing it by using swords. ASAP Squatter Removal's CEO says the company has a 95% success rate. Crown 4's Rob Nesbitt reports on how they do it.
It sounds like an intense way to remove a squatter. Go in with a samurai sword and scare the squatters out. But the CEO of the company offering this service says it's more complicated than that.
Diagonal suicide.
James Jacobs has been trained in martial arts for 15 years, showing me what's called a trainer blade. It would be illegal to have a real blade in public, but Jacobs started his company, ASAP Squatter Removal, to use real swords to clear squatters from properties. The CEO says surveillance is done first to pre-approve clients and make sure the squatters are illegally on a property. After that's established, a process called breach and clear is done.
Breaching is breaking into the property, and then clearing is actively going through the rooms and making sure there's no active threat.
According to Jacobs, lease agreements are signed between him and the property owners to allow his team to go in and remove squatters. And it's not just samurai swords used.
AR-15s, we have M9, 590 shotguns.
He's been in the work of removing squatters for 7 years and says it's a completely legal process. I talked with Cron 4 legal analyst Stephen Clark, who says that might be the case, but that the tactics used to remove someone from a property could lead to a criminal liability.
The samurai sword is a deadly weapon, and if there was a confrontation with a tenant or someone overstaying on the property, and that samurai sword was used to inflict injury, that could result in a criminal prosecution.
Clark recommends going through law enforcement and the court process required to remove someone from the property. Jacobs disagrees, saying he's well aware of the risks, which is why he takes precautions to avoid legal battles down the road.
I have a $1 million insurance policy. I have an in-house attorney. Heck, people make wrongful claims against my business all the time just to try and get money.
The cost of removing a squatter from your property using ASAP Squatter Removal starts at $10,000. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Rob Nesbitt, Cron 4.
Damn, that's crazy, man. $10,000 to get a squatter out?
An RPG's wet dream. He's living his perfect life.
Like,
Yeah, that guy's
how do they
loving-
actually
loving
do it?
life.
I would have liked some info on how the process works.
Probably like a bail bondsman or like Dog the Bounty Hunter, kind of like that. You know, they just go in there and get the fuck out. Like,
Go in there and be extremely annoying with their sword.
You know, you see fucking. He said they got AR-15s and shit.
Well, I know,
That's
but they're not
it.
allowed to shoot or stab them. So what are they doing?
I mean, just intimidating people. Just
Right. It just
Definitely
seems.
sounds like glider squatters because I mean some
Yeah. He- I'm surprised he hadn't caught
I don't
it.
think a samurai sword is doing anything.
But Ak, I just want to ask you just one question though. How come the police aren't able to just evict the squatters out? I mean, it's called trespassing. I haven't been following up on this stuff as much.
Yeah, it's the laws. The laws
protect squatters.
It varies by state. Like in California, the laws are extremely, biased in favor of people who are squatting, right? But in other states, that's not necessarily the case.
The DC is horrible. I mean,
Usually, if it's a more liberal place, it means you're gonna have a problem.
DC and then it's New York. New York is also pretty bad.
DC, if you have somebody over for dinner, like they can literally like not leave.
Yeah, I was going to say with dating, isn't there a 12-week thing if the person starts doing mail or has belongings after 12 weeks, then they can claim residence?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Ugh.
Thank you for joining us for Fox 2 News at 5. Thank you for joining us for Fox 2 News at 5 on this New Year's Day. I'm Jasmine Huda. A Ferguson woman is seriously injured by New Year's Eve gunfire. Her neighbor's apartments also have damage from flying bullets. Fox 2's Jeff Bernthal live tonight outside the Ferguson Police Department with more on this investigation and the frustration that is being felt by residents. Jeff.
Yeah, Jasmine, we've heard all the warnings before. Even the Ferguson Police Department put out warnings before New Year's Eve. A spokesperson for the department telling me that at this hour, the victim remains hospitalized. That victim has been alert and responsive after suffering serious injuries from random gunfire. Those were the midnight sounds in Ferguson.
It's kind of just instinct to just lay down around that time.
Kay Jackson says bullet damage from midnight gunfire is why she avoids standing near windows on New Year's Eve.
We were home and we heard it, and it was so close.
Her neighbor was wounded on the 9500 block of Glen Owen Drive New Year's Eve, but is expected to survive.
I'm grateful that, she's okay and, she's going to be all right. And that none of the kids got hurt, which I don't even want to think about that. So it's, that was crazy.
Another neighbor showed us where one bullet landed after entering through her kitchen window. And another neighbor, who was a parent of 3, showed us the remnants from the gunfire that penetrated her basement window.
Their play area is literally right at the bottom of those steps where that bullet would have went through.
In the city of St. Louis, police reported 295 shots fired calls and shot spotter activations from 11 p.m. until 1 a.m. Granite City Police shared this image of firearms and ammunition seized in cases involving reckless gunfire. Several individuals were taken into custody.
People were like, they shot and then somebody else would shoot to try to outgun them, and then somebody else would shoot.
Residents have this message for their neighbors.
People have to be smarter. People have to be more conscious, considerate, understanding.
Yeah, well, good luck
with
that.
And the Missouri law passed in 2024 can lead to a jail time or a fine up to $2,000 for people randomly firing gunshots into the air. Reporting live from
crazy.
That's a very Desert Demon action too, though.
I mean, it's equally like American Sun people, though. It's like a third world holdover for sure.
Yeah, St. Louis, there's some people doing that shit.
Well, yeah, but it's Sun people doing it everywhere, generally speaking. If it's in an urban environment, it's Sun people letting off shots at New Year's and July 4th or whatever.
Definitely. If it's reckless, probably definitely Sun people.
Maybe Hombritos too, but mostly Suns.
Police are investigating after a man was repeatedly shot while sitting in his car this morning in Mount Airy. They say that man is fighting for his life. WCPO 9 News reporter Deja Gross joins us now in the studio with new information about what happened and concerns about violence in that area.
Hey, Sean, this shooting happened just before 10 a.m. on Hawaiian Terrace. Investigators call it an isolated incident, but city data shows 10 people have been shot along that street during the last 4 years and 3 victims died.
On Wednesday morning, Cincinnati police responded to a shooting behind an apartment building on Hawaiian Terrace. Officers found the victim with multiple gunshot wounds in a bluish-gray Mazda. They say it was an isolated incident with no harm to the community, but residents who didn't want to be on camera told WCPO 9 crime is an ongoing problem in the area. Neighborhood leaders say some city surveillance cameras have failed to record video that could have provided key evidence.
The cameras is not the only problem that's going to solve a problem. I think when it comes to solving problems, it comes down to the community as a whole.
Dwayne Bates is the new president of the Mount Airy Community Council. He says during council meetings, they've had conversations with the Cincinnati Police Department about the failures of city cameras.
It is a problem when you have residents or living in certain areas where these shootings are happening and the cameras are not working. And it's an issue. Me just coming on as the president, I'm looking to get more other residents involved so we can know about some of these issues that are going on.
There's only so much that the police can control, especially when they're not in control of cameras.
FOP President Ken Kober says he's been working with Congressman Landsman to get federal funding that could help keep more cameras working properly.
Because I get calls from officers frequently about this frustration of cameras not working. And if it's not a funding issue from the city and it's a matter of getting contractors in there, then they should probably take a look at what contractors are using and to make sure that they get them to get this work done.
I've reached out to the city for comment, but was referred to reach out to CPD, and the investigation in today's shooting is still ongoing. Live in the studio, I'm Deja Gross, WCPO 9 News.
Everybody with the last name Gross that I ever knew was a Sun person.
Really?
Yeah. But it must not be the only ones.
I could have sworn it was like a juice.
This is a W.
Gross?
Yeah.
It's like
I know a
gross
white guy.
men or something.
Yeah, I knew a white guy I went to elementary and middle school. He had the last name Gross. He was in juice though.
Probably took out the man part of his last name.
Yeah, it's like German, but also it's definitely got some ties to that for sure.
Yeah, I would say so.
Everybody vote, man. Vote. Get your votes in, man. You know, every vote counts. Right now, we got 162 votes in. Hot Black is winning 53% to 47%. Very tight, very nip and tuck race, man. Yeah, very nip and tuck.
This is the glider versus DEI option, people. Vote wisely.
Yeah, you want Ogg Nation simulcast in Spanish? Come on.
This is a WCPO 9 breaking news alert.
We do begin with breaking news tonight. An 11-year-old girl is dead after someone shot her in the West End. This happened at Laurel Playground just hours ago. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons is live outside of Cincinnati Children's Hospital. Valerie, medics tried to save this girl, but it was too late.
Yeah, Sean, just an absolutely heartbreaking start to the year. My heart goes out to her family. The 11-year-old was rushed away in an ambulance, but Cincinnati police tell us she did die here at Cincinnati Children's. Now, she was shot at around 6:40 in the eastern end of Laurel Playground. That is near West Liberty and John Street. CPD says they were already in the area when multiple calls came in about gunfire. Officers quickly found the girl with a gunshot wound. Investigators set up a perimeter as they went over the scene, taping off the entire park until just before 10. Now, while the scene was still active, West End Community Council member Noah O'Brien met me across the street. He said frustrated puts it lightly. It's day one of 2026 and we're already dealing with this.
Day one is no surprise. This is every day. There is no day one. There is no day two. This is every single day, every single week.
Okay.
We have every year between 30 and 40 people shot in this one neighborhood that has 6,800 residents.
Damn. Somebody do the math.
That's a high rate of getting shot. The only good thing about it is that most of the people get shot are involved in that risky behavior. But it's still.
And supposedly when the 11-year-old gets shot, that's when people will become enraged and change something. But no, never.
It never changes, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, it never changes. Never changes. Never. It's like literally like Groundhog's Day when you talking about sons, man. Groundhog's Day. You could never like expect them to grow or the good ones all run to the white community to live with white people. So it's like salute to Deluxe 247, aka Calvary, aka the real MVP coming through once again. Yeah, all the good ones gonna live with white people, man. It's like a brain drain, like a moral drain, not just a brain drain, a morality drain, a goddamn fucking productivity drain constantly on the community.
It's a lot of people. This all needs to be on the table. Increasing rewards, increasing cameras, increasing plainclothes police officers, undercover, walking some of these very high crime areas. And then we need to deconcentrate poverty.
Deconcentrate poverty.
Now this area is
Yo, listen, these people are poor not because of nothing the white man doing. They got what they got because of the white man. If it wasn't for the white man, these people would be destitute. So yeah, you can't deconcentrate poverty, man. What the fuck are we talking about? If you put these people on the moon, they're gonna be poor.
But let's not do that. Keep one place at least for the gliders. The gliders on the moon. Glider on the moon. He's already got the right idea.
The poor. They're gonna be the poor. Let's put it like that.
No, we should give some people the moon, and we'll just stay here on Earth.
We could send them all to the sun that they love so much.
Oh yeah, true. That's a better option.
With the melanin, the melanin will keep them impervious.
Yes.
And the thing is, they actually probably would believe that.
That's why it'll be so easy.
Yeah, Nick Cannon believes melanin gives them compassion, so sure.
He doesn't believe that. None of his kids have melanin. None of them.
That's true.
He doesn't believe that one bit. He doesn't believe that for a half of a second.
Is no stranger to gun violence, especially for young victims. 11-year-old Dominic Davis was killed in 2023, just a few blocks away. Police are still looking for that shooter. And a year before that, less than 500 feet away, someone killed 15-year-old Jerome Lipscomb. Now, at last update, police were still looking for a suspect. So right now, we don't have any details about the shooter, no description, and we still don't have any information as to why they opened fire. Reporting live outside Cincinnati Children's Hospital tonight, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.
We will definitely be staying on top of all of that. Thank you, Valerie.
Well, that's like fertile ground over there.
This morning, Houston police are also
children.
working to piece together what...
Yeah, just... We knew it was going to be a violent New Year's Day. I mean, it's every day. Like you said, every day is violent.
This morning, Houston police are also working to piece together what led up to a shooting at a large New Year's Eve party. This happened at what they call a short-term rental property in Houston's 3rd Ward.
At least 5 people were hurt, and officers say no one at the scene has been willing to talk. Devon Roming joins us live with the latest. Devon, what more are you learning from what happened out there?
Well, the scene here behind me is now cleared, but the aftermath of what took place here as the chaos broke out last night still remains. In fact, now that it's light out, there's actually blood trails here in the street from, I'm assuming some of the people that were shot out here last night as they were, running to safety. But police were out here for more than 6 hours trying to collect evidence, trying to speak with witnesses as they worked to sort of piece together exactly what happened here. Now, Houston police responded just after midnight to reports of a shooting at a large New Year's Eve party here off Live Oak Street. Witnesses say more than 100 people were at the gathering at a rental property when the gunshots started. And when officers arrived, they found 2 people suffering from gunshot wounds, a woman who had been shot multiple times and a man who had been shot once. Both were transported to a nearby hospital where they are being treated for their injuries. As officers, processed the scene, while they then located another woman who had been grazed by a bullet. She was treated here at the scene. Police later learned that 2 additional victims from this same gathering showed up at area hospitals with gunshot wounds, bringing the total number of people hurt to at least 5. Investigators say several witnesses were at the scene, but no one has been willing to share any information.
When the officers arrived, there were multiple people running from the scene, and officers tried to detain a few of them and question a few of them. They were all witnesses. We don't believe any of them were suspects, but nobody's willing to cooperate and tell us exactly what happened or what occurred or who the suspect was.
Houston police are asking anyone with information about the shooting to come forward. And, tips, as always, can be shared directly with HPD or anonymously through Crime Stoppers. Live here in the 3rd Ward off of Live Oak Street.
Lock you up.
Devon Roming, KHOU 11 News.
You have the Airbnb and then you come back and there's fucking blood all over the place and shit.
Yeah, man. They ruined Airbnb, they ruined fucking Uber, they ruined DoorDash, they ruined everything
train station, public.
They have the opposite of the Midas touch.
Yeah, everything they
The
turn
Midas
touch turns to shit.
The Midas touch. Look at this shit right here, man. God damn.
First on the news at 6 o'clock, a 2-year-old is recovering from a gunshot wound tonight after being shot through a car door yesterday.
Today, police arrested this man, Landrick Ruffin Jr. He's now facing a charge of attempted murder. News 2's Alexis Mary with reaction from a community of mothers impacted by gun violence.
Michael Sylvia, a 2-year-old girl, is in critical condition. The shooting bringing back memories for other mothers in Baton Rouge who lost their children to gun violence.
It's a war zone.
People don't think before they react.
In 2022, someone
damn.
shot Ty Tolliver's 3-year-old son, Devin Page Jr., through a wall as he slept. The killer was never caught.
This is something that you can't do alone. Even if, it's just impossible for
She got the noose rope is ready to go.
2-year-old was shot through a car door.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, the symbolism is crazy.
It does look kind of like a coiled noose.
Looks like what's that dude on The Simpsons?
Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, Sideshow Bob and shit.
Kind of sounds like him too.
Man.
Well, got the deep voice.
Rough looking.
Check your foot size.
You know she bangs that stuff off of shit all day, like in doorways and cabinets and shit.
Gets it caught on tree branches.
Yeah. Maybe this is why we keep finding some people in these trees, is they're just walking around with these goofy ass hairdos.
An accidental lynching.
Mothers like me.
A 2-year-old was shot through a car door. The memories from that night flooded back.
I don't even know who they are. I don't have to know who they are, but overall, it's a baby, and she's still, living. She's still breathing or whatever, and I'm praying that she pulls through.
She kind of looks like Michelle Obama.
Police say Wednesday
Who's that?
afternoon, a woman
Got the
thought
hair.
she saw a relative's stolen car at a McDonald's on Harding Boulevard.
And she was attempting to be a proactive citizen, and she was attempting to get as much information as she could to assist in her retrieving her car.
LG McNeely with Baton Rouge Police says with 6 other people in her car, the woman followed the car to 79th Avenue, the street behind the McDonald's.
That's when that driver got out and shot at her car, striking it multiple times.
Bullet holes punched in the side of her car and her child bleeding in the seat near her. That mother frantically drove here to the BRPD 4th District. Thursday morning, police charged the driver, Landrick Ruffin Jr., for attempted first-degree murder. Police say it did end up being the stolen car the woman was looking for.
This isn't the first case that this has happened. There was another case a year or two ago in which someone else was following their vehicle.
In that case, McNeely says a woman found her stolen car. She called the police, followed the car, and the driver in the stolen car got out and started shooting.
To get directly behind the car is not something you should do. And these two incidents are examples of things that could potentially happen.
Ruffin Jr. has a history of gun and drug-related charges. That's according to police. In the newsroom, Alexis Maroney, WBRZ News 2.
I moved back to New Orleans.
You did? Oh, how long you been back?
Like a couple weeks.
How you like it?
What body armor did you go with?
None yet. I'm taking a look still.
You have an AK or an AR-15? What do you got?
You gonna wear it visibly?
Yeah,
or under the shirt.
I'm in the city.
What's your favorite pothole jacuzzi?
It's a good question. There's so many of them.
Hot Black, are you originally from New Orleans?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I grew up in the sun.
And that's ground zero. I'll tell you right now. New Orleans is absolutely ground zero.
There's Mobile. Well, yeah, no, I mean, they're probably equally as bad, honestly. But
No, y'all have more suns than we do.
yeah, but y'all got some different suns. Anyway, it's like, who's got the worst form of cancer?
What I've heard about New Orleans, though, I've heard a lot about New Orleans. It's like
New Orleans and DC Suns have a lot in common, actually.
yeah, and they do. They're killers. They enjoy, like they gangster, get the gangster shit. They're obsessed with the gangster shit. Like DC dudes, they like almost all of them are like on some kind of gangster type shit. Like they got it's like almost like a something in the water type shit, or it's something that's learned, or just the
Well, you know, the thing about New Orleans is all the fucking industrial waste from the entire country comes washing down the Mississippi and into people's tap water and shit down here. So maybe that has something to do with it. It's not, you know, a lot of like dumbass people of all groups, really, but the Suns are definitely the most destructive.
Yeah, like how come the water doesn't affect the white people?
Well, it does probably is what I'm saying, but like you know, you combine that with what already exists, and then you know you have more of a problem with certain people.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say that you heard about New Orleans? You said you heard something, or?
Oh no, I'm just saying like New Orleans, like from what I've been a hip hop fan.
Everybody in the Gulf South and even further got an education in New Orleans Suns after Katrina, and they fucking sprawled all over the country and caused death and destruction and chaos wherever they landed.
Yeah, they're gangsters. You know what I mean? Like they straight up gangsters, man. That's all. That's really what you can say about them, man. They ain't scared of nothing either.
Molly, 2 New England Patriots players are facing serious allegations, and yet both remain eligible to take the field this weekend. Wide receiver Stephon Diggs is accused of choking and striking a woman earlier this month. And defensive tackle Christian Barmore is now facing allegations of domestic assault tied to an incident.
Oh, man, that's my team.
Both players have denied the allegations against them. In a statement, the NFL says, quote, "There is no change to the status of Diggs or Barmore. Both are eligible to play at this time." Here's Patriots coach Mike Vrabel.
How disappointing is it to have to deal with this type of distraction involving 2 players with alleged cases against them, right now?
Sure. Well, I would say not disappointing at all. I think that, these are allegations, like you mentioned in your question. It's things that we have to handle, and every day that there's distractions. Some are smaller than others.
Trial attorney and former felony prosecutor Andrea Lewis joins me now. Andrea, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
These are allegations. They have not been convicted, but what is your analysis of these cases?
Mike, these are very serious allegations and what we just heard here. I mean, these players are accused of pretty heinous crimes, both against women. Now, as you noted, they are only allegations here, but what the elephant in the room is that both of these men are star players on the Patriots, and that their eligibility to play in the upcoming playoffs and Super Bowl is in jeopardy right now. And so the outcome of this investigation is going to have a significant impact on the Patriots' potential success here moving forward.
Patriots are having a great year. You heard Coach Vrabel say he's concerned about distractions and he's disappointed. Do you question the timing of these allegations coming to light?
Well, there is really nothing that is unusual about the timing here. I mean, I think that there's a lot of people, a lot of maybe Patriots fans who may call that into question, but certainly from a criminal perspective and how these things move through the legal system, this is pretty common the way this has worked out. The interesting thing, though, is that some of the
fuck that, man. Some men getting in trouble even when they're making millions and millions of dollars, man.
Well, Diggs always gets in trouble. That's Balmore's second incident. He had that incident with the cops. Now punching the bitch. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like
Cat's got his back.
the NFL arrest blotter a few years ago. I did a video on that, and it was like 95% of the people been arrested in the NFL were black, and it's a lot of white players in the NFL. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like there's not a lot of white players. It's just,
I mean, there was one glider who punched the offensive lineman. He punched the shit out of that some woman, and I think Jamel Hill didn't say a word.
What? Which?
You don't remember that? It was a glider from Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, she didn't say a word.
Wheeler. No, she. People was mad. Black people was mad about that. He beat up his black girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. I did several videos on that. I think his name was Chad Wheeler or something like that.
Yep. Now offensive line.
Yeah. Only problem was he wasn't on the active roster at that time. Like when he had done that, he was in between teams, so he had got waived by Seattle, and he was trying to get on. He was trying to get on with another team, so it was like they couldn't really pin it on. They couldn't really call him an NFL active player, so he couldn't be punished by the league. So,
but he was in the roster for a while though.
Yeah, no doubt. He played 7 years, but what I'm saying is at the time, like Stephon Diggs, he plays for the Patriots. You know what I mean? Like this guy.
Yeah. He's always getting in trouble, so I'm used to that.
Yeah. So it's like that Chad Wheeler guy. And they tried to say, well, how come? Well, Ray Rice. Yeah, they were comparing it to Ray Rice. How come? It's like, yo, Ray Rice, very popular player, man. This Chad Wheeler guy, nobody knows him. You know,
that shit was crazy though. When he punched the shit out of her. He just looked at her. The Ray Rice incident.
Yeah, Ray Rice. Listen, man, she punched him first though. She punched him. She was hitting him. If he just hit her one time, clean out. NFL running back. I remember Lamont Jordan used to come to the gym at Greenbelt Plaza when I worked at Beltway Plaza.
Oh yeah. He played for the Jets.
Yeah, he went to University of Maryland, so he used to come down there and work out at the Gold's Gym. We used to chat up, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. This motherfucker was so wide he couldn't fit through the door. Like that motherfucker, I'm talking about, like he was fucking jacked. He was little too. He was probably like 5'7", but he was jacked, my man. He was as wide as he was tall. And I was like, okay, so this is what an NFL running back look like? Like a average NFL running back.
Yeah. Wow. He was decent though. He was decent, but yeah.
He did for a few years. Yeah, definitely. He's a Maryland legend, but he had a few good years in the NFL. He was, when I say jacked, I mean this motherfucker had to have like 1% body fat. He was jacked. Let's see. What are we doing on this poll, man? Oh, pause.
Wow.
Damn. We'll go to 2, man. We'll give Wicked some time, man, to to all the Wicked supporters to come back.
No matter what, it's been a close race.
Yeah, and make sure y'all sponsor the channel, man. Support the show. We going in tonight, man. It's the new year, man. Get the new year started off right. Sponsor the program. Make sure Op Nation thrives in 2026. That's crazy. I remember 2020. I remember the year. I didn't go live in 2020 because I was living in DC. But I remember 2020. I was making videos. And it's 2026. That's crazy. It's 2026.
And the George Floyd effect is still going strong.
Not really. It's waning. That shit is waning, man. Yes, it is. That the woke ideology people. Elon buying Twitter is gonna go down as like Major blow to the woke. Because people get to say what they feel, and when people aren't silenced, people like. Remember we used to talk about the silent majority all the time, but the silent majority is like people feel alone. Like you, when you never hear anybody speaking like you feel like, oh, I'm crazy, or I'm an outlier, or I'm just some kind of, you know, rebel. You know what I'm saying? I'm a far right. When Elon bought Twitter, he made all those people think, no, I'm not far right. I'm just right. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular conservative. I'm not no extremist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking about the violence.
Oh, you talking about the violence? Well, no, that's the crime rates the murder rates have gone down, but the crime hasn't gone down, but the murder rates, the murder rates have gone down in a lot of these major cities.
That's good.
Like
I heard
Philly,
in
Baltimore.
Philadelphia, it's been the lowest since the 60s.
Yeah, Philly,
2022,
Baltimore.
yeah.
But in New York too, but the crime is still up. So some men are just missing, man, or they're just, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of crime has a lot of crime has gone down. I will say that it has gone down. But they, as far as like as much as like, for instance, right, like where it exploded to was insane, but the numbers before the explosion of 2020 were insane. So getting back down to pre-2020 levels is still insane. Like some men, the what we think is like, oh man, like just normal Sunman numbers are absolutely ridiculous murder numbers. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much the way it is, man.
That be is how it is.
Yeah, yeah. These 5 years have gone by. No, I wouldn't say fast. I wouldn't necessarily say fast. I wouldn't never necessarily say fast. Um, they've gone by. They've gone by. I wouldn't necessarily say fast. Yeah, this has been a time in life, like they're gonna, you know how they talk about the 60s, like they don't talk about the 20s like that in history. This time is gonna go down in history. You know,
Yeah, I can see
But we
that.
know it wasn't that different either. Back in
well,
the day.
I think I mean the teens, because you got to compare it to the previous decade. The teens,
The
yeah,
teens are
yeah.
different, yeah.
You had Trayvon and fucking Mike Brown and all that shit. Don't get me wrong, but the Floyd thing coinciding with, you know, Breonna Taylor, Rashard Brooks, and the pandemic. Like the pandemic was just there's nothing that's similar to that. You know what I mean? Like forcing people to wear masks, social distancing, while simultaneously every night in every major Democratic city, mobs of people marauding and looting, while like during the day, regular citizens are shut in and locked, what they call it, stay in place order and shit. And
Lockdown, yeah. They shut down bars, restaurants, places of business, all that. People have to work from home.
yeah, working from home, you can't get on an airplane without a card saying you got the shot. And you can't go to a restaurant without a card saying, people getting fake cards, fraudulent cards, just to say that, just so they can move around and do normal things. And at the same time, and at the same time, when you have um all that going on, you have people. I mean, for Portland, it was a whole 365 days they were riding in Portland. But a lot of these cities, when Floyd died, was that May 26th, right? May 25th, May 26th. It was a lot of these cities went into 2021 still having protests and mob violence every
On
night.
fire.
Yeah. Like shit was like, and there was nothing being done about it. Like it was just let to go wild
They just
simultaneously.
Gotta get the energy out. Only way.
Yeah, law-abiding citizens was fucking quarantined and shit. And you couldn't have a funeral. George Floyd had 4 funerals, and a lot of people who family died. Remember during 2020, you couldn't
get one.
It was called a large gathering, right? It's called a large gathering, so you couldn't have funerals.
And they couldn't visit them in the nursing home or whatever.
Right. It was just so crazy, man. It's just crazy, man. That time, and America's not going for that again. That's the thing about it, right? So we'll probably never see that again because people ain't going for that shit again.
That's an interesting question, though. I wonder that sometimes.
You think they could pull it off again?
I'm not sure, but certainly they'll try.
I don't know, man. This is gonna be tough.
I mean, he's right. They will try. Like, you see anything Trump does, they try to debunk it. So why wouldn't they try that?
Oh, CBS looked like they about to fold to Trump, man. Let me show you that shit. Salute to everybody out here, man. Everybody in the building, man. We got what 149. That's decent for us, man. Shit, that's decent for this channel.
Out in the audience.
Yeah. Listen to this shit right here.
A lot has changed since the first person sat in this chair. But for me, the biggest difference is people do not trust us like they used to. And it's not just all of legacy media. And I get it. I get it because I've been hearing about it from just about everybody for more than 20 years as I've traveled America on this assignment or that. My mom's neighbors in West Virginia, my own neighbors in New York City, thousands and thousands of conversations in between. Sometimes people want to talk to me about our coverage of NAFTA or the Iraq War. Other times it's all about Hillary Clinton's emails or Russiagate. Or more recently, COVID lockdowns, Hunter Biden's laptop, or the president's fitness for office. The point is, on too many stories, the press has missed the story because we've taken into account the perspective of advocates and not the average American. Or
no, they just lied.
In the analysis of academics or elites, and not enough on you. And I know this because at certain points, I have been you. I have felt this way too. I felt like what I was seeing and hearing on the news didn't reflect what I was seeing and hearing in my own life, and that the most urgent questions simply weren't being asked. So here's my promise to you today and every time you see me in this chair. You come first, not advertisers, not politicians, not corporate interests. And yes, that does include the corporate owners of CBS. I report for you, which means I tell you what I know, when I know it, and how I know it. And when I get it wrong, I'll tell you that too. It also means I'm going to talk to everybody and hold everyone in public life to the very same standard. After all, I'm a journalist to talk to people. I love talking to people about what works in this country, what doesn't, and not only what should change, but the good ideas that should never change. I think telling the truth is one of them. I'm Tony.
I think the truth is that this guy's a homosexual.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And he's Jewish.
Yo.
You know why CBS is acting like this, right?
Yeah, that Lady Bird Weiss bought that. But
who's that lady?
But she's a juice crew. She's a juice crew, but she's against it. To her credit.
Against what?
Right. She's
She
against people going against the juice crew. That's what she's against.
She wants to make it, from what she's saying from afar, she's trying to make it fair. So, I don't know.
The mainstream media?
She's trying to tell you
basically
she's trying to tell you what you need to hear so you start paying attention to her. That's all it is. She's giving you, like, this is what they do. They give you like tidbits of truth, and then they start sprinkling in what they actually want you to think as they get more and more followers. This is just how they do it.
But right now she's just trying to make it fair on both sides. She's trying to say, hey, you can't just talk about that. She's trying to make some journalism, but we'll see. And if she probably switch up, then it is what it is.
CBS just needs to die. That's all that needs to happen.
They all need to die.
Yeah, let them all burn.
CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, all the cable bullshit.
Like, I want to see that guy like on the edge of a building ready to jump because his whole career is ruined because nobody listens to him anymore.
Fuck, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I wanted to show y'all this, man. This was funny last night because I had the same reaction last night as
Freak is in the bag.
Oh, not this.
I had the same exact reaction last night.
Like Scott Van Pelt. Yeah.
I mean, the exact same
What an
reaction.
accident.
You watched
Totally didn't mean to do that.
We watching it at the same exact time.
Yeah, live makeouts on SportsCenter. Get into it. Oh, what do we got?
I hate Scott Van Pelt.
Oh, wow, bro! Tony and Mike on kazoos. Who's having a good time? Happy New Year, everybody!
Well, at least Scott is a little straight.
Yeah, live makeouts on
He's a
SportsCenter.
weasel.
Get into it. Oh,
Well,
what do we got?
It's not entertaining.
Well, his
He
liberal
almost said
side,
ooh, but he caught himself.
yeah, his liberal side almost got out of
Yeah,
him.
he had a conflict in programming for a moment.
Yeah,
It was great acting.
But no, I mean, here's the thing. The straight couple's kissing, and he's like encouraging it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't listen. Seeing two men kiss is just disgusting.
It's a
man.
totally normal reaction to that. Yeah.
Your brain, through eons of evolution, your brain is signaled. Your brain knows that that's wrong, that that's something that should not be happening, and and they just popped it up. Like, he didn't have a chance, right? It wasn't like this is like a previous thing he saw before. And usually when ESPN, they already know what's going to come on the screen. They know the highlight is going to be a highlight for you. There's expectations. They're watching the ball drop from of another channel, I think that was CNN or whatever the fuck that was, live doing that. It was another channel. And you just can't fucking your brain is not ready to see a man kissing another man. It literally is so disgusting. Like it's like he's seeing that.
That's some miscegenation right there, too.
Live makeouts on SportsCenter.
And then they threw this on.
None of this is coincidental.
And it's well, no, I mean, I don't think ESPN did this. This is not ESPN programming. This is
What do we got?
that was another channel.
Oh, wow, bro! Tony and Mike on kazoo.
That sound like a sister too, man. Just encouraging that shit.
He saved it. He saved it. He was like, what the That shit is crazy, man. Look at this woman right here. She's a German streamer.
Oh, I
Who
saw
wanted
that.
to show, how racist everybody was. Right? She wanted to show how racist everybody was by saying that it's not safe to walk downtown. You know what I mean? In this German town. So she was trying to show how racist everybody was. You know what I mean? Because people say, it's not safe. It's not safe. The
Diversity is our strength.
Yeah. So watch her on her live stream while she's walking through all these fucking Muslim people.
Mit Handschuhe auf. Besser ist. Ow! Ow!
That dude literally just clunked her in the face with something like.
It's good aim.
Like.
Good aim. Motherfucker, you better aim that shit right.
If this was a Western man, and this is the thing about immigrants, they get held to a lower standard. If this was Hot Black or Mark Ishmael, you would be in deep shit. Just randomly throwing something, even just socially, like within like the social, even if the law hadn't caught up to you, people would be like, "Oh my God, this guy's an animal." You know what I mean? This Muslim guy, they're not even going to try to find out. They're not even going to try to find the guy who did that. They're not even going to try because that would be racist. Over there in Europe, they would consider that racist to try to find out who did it.
Mit Handschuhe auf. Besser ist. Au! Au! Fuck! Au! Ah, ich habe irgendwas abbekommen. Ich habe irgendwas gegen den Kopf bekommen. Au! Ich glaube, wenn ich so 2 Meter Türsteher Schrank wäre, hätten die das nicht gemacht. Ah, schon wieder, Alter! Wichser!
Think about it, like, it's so bad over there that, like, a blonde white woman can't walk down the street without getting, like, whatever thrown at her by random men, not even men she interacted with, not like some man who she turned down or was a little bit rude when she turned him down, or you know what I mean? Just men just in the vicinity. Just like, fuck you, bitch. Bam.
And I mean, those women demanded it.
Yeah, they demanded it.
They threw a fit demanding it.
And then this woman probably won't learn anything from this. Nothing of substance.
Well, this was actually her attempt to show how the small group of right-wing Europeans that were speaking out, this was her attempt to like dunk on them.
Just a few bad apples.
Because if you look at it real close, right? If you're paying attention, you can tell this is a Muslim area because there's no women. All Muslim women are in the house. You know what I mean? Muslims, they don't allow women don't take part of this shit. It's all men. So it's like she's one of the few women down there. There goes one right here. That's a woman right there, but it's like 90% men down here. So they don't appreciate having like women like in public spaces and shit. And she's also like not covered up at all. She's got nothing on her face. You know what I mean?
You have to appreciate how an entire crowd sees this happen, sees this woman get violated, and nobody even reacts. I mean, they don't even like clap like they're happy, but they just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's actually like if this was white and black people, hey, you know what I'm saying? Or they would be like, they would start recording the guy at least, or they would shout him down, or somebody would say something to him. You know what I mean? Or they would just like go to her aid or something. They have no respect for women. I mean, none. No respect for women.
I mean, do you blame them at this point? Like, what have women done that have warranted respect at this point?
I'm talking about basic human, like not just the basic respect of human.
I mean, they don't have the ability to, to self-preserve, logic. They can't do any of it. Just like, why would you want them out in the public square?
Mm.
They definitely shouldn't be given the right to vote. I'll tell you that much. Press 1.
Pandora is out of the box.
Vote for president for our nation for 2026, man. All you women, you can vote here, man. We don't mind women voting here at our nation. It's coming down to the last 5 minutes, man. We're gonna get out of here in about 5 minutes. So,
about 190 responses on that poll. It's pretty good. A lot of people took that poll.
Who's winning now?
52% hot black, 48% wicked.
Jeez, this is
It's been a close run the whole time.
Did you see what I said in the back, Ak? This is like Charlie Kirk versus Nick Fuentes.
Oh wow. Who's Charlie Kirk?
Well, I'm not a gay cat boy, so.
And then Wicked is
only one option.
In terms of
He's
talking
Hispanic.
points, they're aligned similarly.
Yeah, except I never fucking watched Charlie Kirk ever. But
But he's more milk toast, moderate, middle of the road. Wicked's more hardline, in your face, abrasive.
when it comes to some people anyway, when it comes to the Umbritos, he crashed out over ice not too long ago, I remember.
He can't help it.
Who crashed out? Wicked?
Yeah, I don't remember where it
Like, you could tell he didn't really want to, but he just had to.
No, he wanted to. You know, he always leans towards his people. Even before that, like, you know, when we would talk about the Umbritos, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, none of that shit's true." You know, he's always been for his people.
La Raza.
Now he wants to claim Ock Nation was stolen from his people too.
So what? So did this woman like say anything on camera after she got whacked in the face twice?
She said,
"Yeah, this story can't just end here."
Because this is like going for the dunk, and then you just get blocked into the bleachers.
Ah, schon wieder, Alter!
That's what happened.
Man, they're just fucking her up.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what happened. She just got rejected. That's it.
Get raped, man.
That's what they were thinking as they threw the rock. They're like, "You're lucky we're not saying you."
I love this meme. It's so funny. Wow.
Did anybody get into any good arguments with their family over the holidays?
I don't talk politics with my family because they're all liberals except for me and my mom. But what about you, Fish?
Yeah, I got into it pretty good with a couple of the liberal females. It did not go well for them.
Yeah, I bet.
It never does.
I remember you and Brown Sugar going at it. You know, that was a good one.
Brown Sugar's had many a scrap.
Both on panels and in real life, I'm sure.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm sure she has pushed some sister's face into a bucket of KFC and
She'd have killed AP if she'd have.
Yeah, she was gunning for AP the other.
she would try to run AP over in the Walmart parking lot.
AP went hard and got her angry, and then it's like the Hulk, you know.
Except the Hulk's green.
Very true.
Wow. So I think we can call it, man. I think we can call it.
With the 99% of districts reporting.
Fucking Wicked's gonna call for a recount.
Oh man, this is official, man. This is official to the bone gristle, man. This is we have a winner, man. Hot Black, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations,
My
man.
time has finally come.
Congrats, Hot Black. You'd be a great president.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. Wow.
The nation has chose you.
That was a battle right there, man. Salute the Wicked, man.
Yeah, salute to Wicked. He put a good fight.
That's a lot of fucking votes, man. That's a lot of fucking
Yeah, I think that
votes,
says
man.
good things for the nation in 2026.
Yeah, the people
milk toast it is.
Yeah.
The people have spoken.
Try to show up this year.
The people have spoken. The people have spoken.
Fisherman gets tired. It's late at night.
Man.
Let's all give Ak a hand too for staying awake for a while now, man. I haven't seen you snoozing for a
I've been
minute.
sleeping with my CPAP, man. Like
That's good.
Get oxygen to my brain, man. I had a whole year though falling asleep. I want to give y'all credit, man, for staying with me, man. Because I listen, I would fall asleep, and I'll be like, man, I'm not falling asleep tonight. No way. And then I would fall asleep, and then I would be like, I wake up and I'm like, I ain't falling asleep again. I mean, I would tell myself I ain't falling asleep, and I would wake up, and the show would be over and shit. Like everybody be gone and shit. I'd be like, what the fuck?
We need somebody to put together a compilation of your best sleeping highlights.
It got so bad. I started when I chopped up the videos because I can't look at every single second of every video when I chop it up. I would publish videos with me sleeping in it.
One of those highlights was Fisherman. Listen, one of those highlights was Fisherman blowing the fucking duck call and the whistle and shit. And you were still
I was playing music for like 5 minutes straight at one point.
Yeah, I would sleep like a mother. I'm talking about out. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for sticking with me through that phase, man. I didn't know. I was like, what the fuck? It took me a while to realize it was because I wasn't using my CPAP. And I was like, oh
thanks, Ak.
shit. I'm Black Columbo. I'm supposed to figure that shit out quicker than that, man.
Yeah, we want you around for a good long while, man.
Yeah, man. It's definitely salute to all you guys, man. Hot Black, the president, man. Hey, man. Tomorrow's the first day of your administration, man.
It's gonna be a bright year, y'all.
You should consider just seizing power for yourself.
Yes, we'll make sure that nobody votes for anybody other than Hot Black ever again. Now, if y'all excuse me, I have to report to my Mossad handler.
Okay. Yeah, man. On that note, man, salute to everybody on the panel. Salute the Hot Back, salute the Wicked. Same black time, same black channel.
Peace.
Salute.